We still got more people, so it should be fine.
Seriously, I don't. That sword is okay. I kind of see what they're doing because, like, in the beginning, they had like, "Oh, you need a mighty champion to fight our dragon man," and it gets beat down, sets it up for like a showdown. They kind of get the hero role right there, and you give him this big fuck off sword, which goes to a melee dude, and they're supposed to be like the thrust of the party, but that's not how parties work. You can't force that shit.
There's also not just the sword. There's
Yeah.
also a paladin with a bag full of crit dice every time he has a smite available.
Yeah, I kind of see what like the interwebs was saying about this being like kind of a mushy module because it was the first one they made.
The sword itself is like 8 dice on a crit because it's 4 dice normally. So just the sword by itself is 8 dice.
Oh yeah, that's nasty. 8 dice.
Like any ways you look at it.
Then
like
you add an additional like 3d8,
like the flame blade longsword kind of thing. Like
oh yeah.
That, it's doubling dice when you have when you have weapons like that. It starts getting out of hand.
Oh, and I love that shit
with the smite, and you're just doubling dice that are already doubled.
It's good shit.
Well, Sheer, if it makes you feel any better, Agron has had no crits whatsoever.
He's also never here, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's a spellcaster, though. Can he even have crits?
Only on to hit spells, not on saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So like I don't have a lot of crits because like all my spells are save based for the most part.
Ooh, I'm gonna look at times KO'd. Who's in the lead?
I think I've been knocked
probably
out the most.
Poppy and Wog, one of those
probably
two.
Wog. I don't think Poppy was knocked out as much as I was.
I don't know, man. Sheer finds a way to lay down on the ground an awful lot.
Not in this campaign. The only thing I'm on the leaderboard for is ranged hits and ranged attacks.
It's true.
Wog is in the lead with 11 KOs.
Don't know. That's the problem.
Wog, you have been on the ground more than you've been on your feet.
I like the 2,405 damage from Wog.
I think you guys just need to be attacking more. How do I have the most amount of attacks? Actually, it completely makes sense that I have the most amount of attacks.
Yeah, you've been doing your
like everything I have is AoE. Although it feels like half the time in fights I'm waiting for people to get out of range or trying to find ways to fit something so that the melee can still get in there. And then the rest of the time I'm just like, you know what, Wog, I'm hitting you with this spell anyways. And Wog's like, cool.
Exactly. That's just what we have to do, Winter. We just have to blast away and hope that Sheer and Wog don't hold a grudge.
Well, Sheer is good at dodging anyway.
I'll cast Ice Storm, you cast Fireball, we'll call it Freeze or Burn.
See, so we're getting ready to slaughter the village, right?
No.
Yeah, let's see. You're looking for MacCath the Crimson.
Don't tell him yes!
You sailed into the Sea of Moving Ice. You found the iceberg you were looking for. You've also fought a giant octopi.
Jesus, Wog's average damage is 17.32.
I know.
And I mean, Agron's a wizard, and he's 12, and he's hardly ever here. Poppy, and then the three of us are mostly like close enough. I'm the lowest, but that kind of makes sense.
It's that sword, man. It's awful.
Well, it's the sword, and he's like back pocketing his and I'm not saying it's bad, like Paladin.
Oh no, it's great.
But he's back pocketing like the smites for crits, right? And even if the guy's is in critical, he's like, yeah, man, let's see these 14 dice roll, and I don't blame him for doing it either.
The dude dies, and he's like, hold on, I still got more dice to roll.
I like it. And anyway, you found the village, and truly, before they would have anything to do with you, you had to fight the champion. And I believe Wog did that.
Yeah.
Yep, and emerged victorious, and you survived when they were feeding you.
I just remember telling everybody we
yes.
need to fight these guys, and everybody was like, "Oh no!" And then I seem to recall at the very end we have to fight these guys.
Yeah, they did a very half-assed assassination attempt with poison and fish.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
as I recall, we picked up some nifty clues while we were in the village. Like I have my own personal theory that they're like getting stomped on with the old boot, but maybe they're just really shitty dragon cultists.
I mean, we could have gotten that
every other-
information by
I
like
mean,
just like putting them on a table and
clearly
tell Wog to
cannibals.
start eating from feet to head,
I mean,
and
like
eventually
every
they're going to
other-
tell us.
Every other cultist we've come across has just come at us full bore, but these guys are playing coy. I don't know what to make of it.
I'm pretty sure they're cannibals and like halfling slavers.
Halfling slavers? I don't think
Yeah.
that. Poppy, I think he's trying to lure you into an alignment shift.
Some of those bones
I
are
mean,
pretty
honestly,
short.
who the fuck would enslave a halfling? I mean, sure, it's easy, but I mean, like why? I mean, like they can't reach the counter. I mean, how are they even going to bring you a drink? You're going to have to get all new furniture, and then you can't even use that furniture.
We use stilts usually.
I mean, maybe you have one as like a butler, like shoe shine guy, like those, so they can tie your shoes and stuff. But after that, they can put your socks on, I guess. But really, after that, I mean,
I'm getting another pancake.
That's why you always give them like stilts.
That's just a fantastic concept. Where now I want like the leader of a halfling village to be like a human. And he lives in a normal size house, and all the halflings serve him on stilts. This is going to be a village I'm going to make at some point in time.
All right, so we're rolling initiative now.
Got my pancake. We're not killing anyone.
You got a map?
No, you're not killing anyone yet, but they fed you, and they have provided you with some very crappy lodgings. It's almost like a storage shed.
Just checking my notes. We got a pile of bones. They said it was a dragon. It's not a dragon. Some human bones mixed in there. There's a bunch of bodies strung up at the front of the village, or iced up, I should say. And what was it? I think, yeah, no, these guys are usually nomads, but they've settled down for some reason. And then I could have swore. Did you say something about like? No, never mind. That's stupid. But yeah, something's going on here. We need to talk with them, get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, weren't they like helping the dragon out or something?
That's what we suspect, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah. So eventually you all end back up in your little shack, and you can explore around. You can stay and see what's happening. Let's see. You could probably. Well, let's see. Yeah, would you like to take a long rest since it's been like a full day?
Honestly, I'm doing good. How's everybody else? I mean, if we don't take a long rest, we're gonna have exhaustion. So.
Well, I do have 1 hit point of damage.
Yeah.
I mean that would be cleared up.
Hector's always ready for a nap.
Pothead.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the long rest. We'll see how things work out in the morning. Although, if they truly are cultists, they'll probably have a go at us in the night. So sleep lightly.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll bring in the Gloaming Court, and Gloaming Court will give us advantage on our perception checks and stuff, and +5 wisdom, +5 to wisdom stuff.
All right. So, you all decide to hunker down for the night. You are, you set watch and so forth, you know, they did after all, in your mind try to kill you. So you are being, extremely, watchful. And, you see a figure, we'll say, Poppy's on watch, and Poppy, you do see a figure that's walking across the iceberg coming towards your hut. And they do not appear to be threatening, but you can see that they're trying to avoid detection.
Just one of them.
And just so
one
you
of
know,
them.
yeah, the gloaming court will give you +5 to stealth checks and perception checks, and hide any kind of fire or light or anything that's within.
I suppose we'll let them approach if it's just the one person.
Yeah, and you know, this,
Right, I turn push to talk back on.
but you watch this figure, and like I said, she's trying to avoid detection, but you're not quite sure that she's trying to hide from you. But you watch her, and it's no surprise to you when she comes up to the hut and knocks on the crappy door. What would you all like to do?
Go away, Baton.
We'll go ahead and open it.
And you can see that it is one of the ice hunters. And through previous introductions, you know that her name is Bone Carver.
Foreboding, but okay.
uh, she's like, quick, do you mind if I come in and talk to you all?
I don't know. Are you planning on poisoning us with more fish?
They have more fish? Where's the fish?
No, no, I don't have any fish.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm sorry about that, but it's important. Can I come in?
Yes, yes.
And you see her quickly go enter through the doorway, and she's looking out to make sure no one has seen her, and she shuts the door. And she's like, I wanted to talk to you all about why you're here.
Honestly, I'm not even sure why we're here. We haven't been getting any answers to our questions.
Yeah, weren't we looking for a mask or something?
No, we were looking. No, we were looking for the Drac horn. The
Yes.
horn for dragons. You blow into it, the dragons hear it. Is any of this getting through to you, Wog?
So it's just we're looking for the dragon pipe. Gotcha.
And both of the above are probably things we don't want to mention to this person that we may or may not trust.
I already mentioned it in front of the whole damn village.
All right, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's like you said, we're looking for the dragon pipe.
Well, she's like,
yes, I need my dragon pipe.
I can't really help you locate the Drakhorn. But you see,
maybe you want to start by telling us why your clansmen are so hostile.
Well, that is quite a tale. The
Small
dragon.
penises.
It is cold.
Yep.
Let's see. She talks about how the ice hunters were nomads, and they have lived in the north far longer than any other humans. And generations ago, the ice hunters were out hunting, and unfortunately, um, her people stumbled upon this iceberg, and they were unaware that someone lived on this iceberg. And give me a second. And our people call this particular dragon the Old White Death, and he desired servants to guard his lair. And he killed just enough of our people in order to force the rest to obey him. And our people are allowed to leave the island, but if they don't come back um, at the end of the day, the dragon has threatened to destroy the entire village. And, needless to say, we are all living in fear. And I know that eventually we're going to die from his raft. And I have I have dreamed for a long time that the totem spirits will send heroes with the strength to beat the dragon.
Calic gives a very skeptical roll of the eyes to the rest of the group.
You guys have been here for how long?
Generations.
And not once did a group go out and just get like lost at sea, swallowed by a whale, caught in a storm, nothing. You've all managed to come back safely at the end of the day for
Sounds like
generations.
a lot of inbreeding.
Initially, yes, people did not believe, but the old White Death made sure that he believed. Strangers to the island, well, you've seen what happens to them, and
The bodies at the front of the village.
we do our best to try to discourage. And I apologize for uh, the poisoned food. It truly wasn't poison, but it was it contained a knockout drug, and we were going to normally we just knock people out and put them in a cave as a sacrifice.
Lovely. So, what makes us different?
Immunity to poison, for one.
Yeah, really.
Uh, yes, and I'm truly hoping that you all are the heroes that the Great Totem is sending. And I'm taking a big risk in telling you this. My tribe would be angry that I'm talking to outsiders.
You said that you take outsiders who come to your village, you drug them, you throw them in this cave. Have you ever had any tieflings come up this way?
You're talking about the horned lady, I'm assuming. And
Well, that
yes,
sounds like a yes.
that is definitely a
Mm,
yes. And she spends a lot of time in the ice caves.
Wait, she's alive?
Yes.
Fucking what? Didn't she go missing like 3 years ago?
Yes. Well, the lady you're talking to doesn't know that she went missing, but storyline, yes. When she come north, she vanished, and that was about 3 years ago.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? Is she, is she, no, she couldn't. I'm confused. I got this weird thought in my head that she was like the dragon, but no, they said that it's been generations, so she couldn't be. So she's here with the dragon. Is she part of the cult now? Was she part of the cult to begin with?
Uh, she hasn't said a whole lot. She managed to be accepted by our group, and she spends an awful lot of time in the caves.
with the dragon.
I don't know. I don't venture into the caves. I don't know what she does in there.
Hmm. You say you put people into this cave as a sacrifice. You're sacrificing them to the dragon?
Sometimes, and mainly feeding the toads that are in there, the frogs.
The what? There are
Uh,
frogs on an iceberg.
well,
Ice
yes,
frogs.
ice toads to be exact. But if you all can beat the dragon and free my people, we would all be grateful.
Is she yanking our chain?
I think she is, because this sounds ridiculous.
Uh, as far as you can tell, Poppy, she is not yanking your chain. And Calic,
I just really don't fucking believe her.
you might even.
By the way, that's +5 if we're still within my gloaming court.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's a
okay.
30.
That's a
So,
30.
Poppy, you're convinced that you're telling the truth. Calic, you're so convinced that she's telling the truth that you might even have a crush on her.
What the fuck?
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
My
And she
entire head hurts.
Truth gets him so wet.
and truly, we
Poppy
have.
just looks at Cal and is like, man, you must have been lied to so many times in your life.
You've met my ex-girlfriend. You know what my standards are.
That's a good point.
It's a
All
weird
right.
cat kind of creature, though.
Oh my god. All right.
I mean, you're a devil. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. Like, I heard about Rakashas or whatever. You know, it's fine. Whatever you want to do. Hey, consenting adults is fine.
I'm not a devil, you
It's
prick.
consenting adults. Consenting adults. I don't know. None of my business. None of my business.
Oh my god, just take
None
us
of
to
my
the
business. None
cave.
of my business. None of my business.
Okay, and
Just wipe up the mess afterwards.
she's like, yes, I'm more than happy to lead you to the caves. Once you're there, you're on your own. And let's see, map.
Oh, great. Finally get to go to some dragon caves.
Yeah. Haven't ever been to any of those before.
50 damage was what I took last time. It was my whole health bar. I'm gonna buff up before we go into the caves. Level 4 aid spell.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. And where the hell you get in here?
3 creatures. Myself, Poppy Wog. Okay, Poppy Wog. You get an additional 15 HP. Increases your max HP and your, well, you know what? I can just, hold on.
The hell did you do?
Oh, I'm casting an aid spell on myself, Poppy and Wog. I can just, let me just adjust how much HP this
Share
gives.
my aids, boys.
Yeah, I'm giving you all aids.
Yeah, right after you
You're
get
gonna
it
make me
yourself.
spit soda on my keyboard.
Hey, if you want to, hey, smoke this and you'll be able to breathe underwater.
That's funny.
Cheshire Agron. Y'all are getting in the way. Move.
And let's see. She tells you a little bit about the general layout and you know what to expect. There's some kobolds in there. There's a few ice toads.
Toads.
Toads, yes.
Toads.
And let's see, the
They
kobolds.
battle toads.
Hey.
I took so many water and wind spells for that trip over here.
And they just won't get used.
Well, I only need to use one of them, and then that was it. We were good.
And
I was like, in case we couldn't get here, I had control wind, so I'd be able to move everybody. Not to mention, I thought the whole idea of control wind, if we were being attacked by another ship, would be hilarious.
That is unfortunate, my dude.
well, you still got the trip back.
Well, we'll sneak in a pirate fight just for you.
Like, I have watery sphere, and I can freeze it, and freeze somebody inside of it.
Honestly, that maelstrom spell you did was pretty nifty.
It was pretty good. It would have been nice if I got all three of them, and they just stayed stuck in the middle. That's kind of what I was hoping it would be, you know, and just turn them into a blender. One stayed in there. I think he got out at the very end or something, but he only had like 6 hit points left.
Oh yeah, he got rocked hard.
Anyway, he got sucked in for 3 rounds or something.
I buffed them all up, and we follow her to the caves.
Okay.
And if you want to breathe underwater, remember to smoke it.
Oh, I forgot to add some temporary HP to myself.
Okay, and I'm gonna put for you on the map. But yeah,
water too.
You know, she talks about kobolds and so forth, and she quietly leads you over to her hut and quickly ushers you all inside. And you can see that she pulls back this polar bear rug that is covering a trap door in the middle of her hut. And she quickly opens it, and you can see a tunnel that drops down about 20 feet. And, you know, there's a ladder provided on it. And I'm sorry. There are steps that are cut into the wall, and it creates a steep, icy staircase, and I apologize, but it goes down 100 feet.
Oh my god! It should have just made like a slide.
Well, you gotta be able to get back up. And let's see. And she's like, this is the entrance to the cave. Unfortunately, if the dragon sees me being involved with you all, he will destroy my entire village. So I am not accompanying you.
I understand entirely.
You
We'll
say
take care of
that,
it.
but maybe you should smoke this.
And don't accept anything from him. Don't. Just, it's not a good idea. You saw how it turned out with the elf. And
Well,
Calic
she'd
just,
either do it or take 10 to 5d10 psychic
Calic
damage.
just kind of glances over
Every
at
turn she
Agron.
doesn't do it.
He's like, honestly, you should take the psychic damage. And Agron just kind of, in the corner.
Well, if he smokes some, I definitely don't want any.
See, that's just his reaction because I've been having a Gia spell for like a long time now. He just doesn't realize it yet.
Let it go, Hector. Let it go.
Oh, and
He thinks we're all in an orgy right now.
Oh, Lord. I mean,
hopefully with other people and not the group.
Well, he said, let it go, Hector, let it go. So that's...
So, down the stairs.
down the stairs.
Yeah, let's head on in.
Okay, yes, these steps are cut, but they are heavily covered with frost, making it a
Should I
little
be seeing
slippery.
a map, though?
And
Not yet.
let's do acrobatics checks, please.
Goody.
Oh, boy.
What the? Oh, that's a very small grid.
Why not like animal handling or something? Come on.
Goodbye, Wog.
I'm gone.
Oh my god.
Wog just falls onto his back and slides down the stairs with Ektar riding him.
Bye, guys.
Who am I missing? Calic,
No, we're all there.
Hey, shouldn't Poppy have
Or-
disadvantage because it's heavy armor?
Probably.
Come with us, Poppy.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Wog, you and Ektar, fail your acrobatics check, and you're unable, you lose your footing, you're unable to stay upright, and you start sliding and tumbling down the stairs. And
Yeah, can I like hide in my shell while I tumble?
Yeah, like what exact? Cause like I can. There's a bunch of stuff I could do.
yeah, you got like 60 feet to the bottom.
So is it like a sheer fall, or are we like just doom?
Have you ever seen those cartoons where like the person falls down an escalator?
Yeah, and just like
Yeah.
yeah, like am I going down like 60 flight of stairs, like bouncing kind of thing, or is it like a sheer fall?
Let's see. Call it even or odd.
You know what? Don't even bother. I'll turn into a bird.
I'll go with even.
Okay.
I'll turn into a bird and just like fly back up
Yeah.
after taking one bump or something.
And, Wog pulls himself into his shell, and he's just rolling down the stairs. And it literally sounds like someone is playing a very bad tune on his shell.
Yeah, I turn into like a snowy owl and just kind of fly up over and land on Poppy's shoulder.
Bump, 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 bump. That's just Wog going down the stairs.
And then I keep doing the backwards neck thing that's weird that owls do. Or
You do it and you stare directly in Poppy's soul.
And Wog, you got kind of lucky with those 15 additional hit points because you're taking 20 in damage. So that really puts you down to 5 from tumbling down the stairs, and you lost your temp HP.
You lost how much HP?
20.
Jesus Christ, Wog.
And let's
Well,
see.
hold on
Tell
a
me where to
second.
go.
He's got warding
Thank
bond.
fucking God. That was way more than I thought it was
Oh
going to be.
yeah, do I still have the warding bond now?
He has warding bond on him, so like have that HP loss, and I take that amount too. So it'd be more like 10.
Well, how does that
Oh,
work?
so it
with-
just gets absorbed by your temp hit points then.
Yep.
Okay, so he would be
10
at
each, yeah.
full HP. Minus the
Yeah, he
10.
would only lose 10 of his temporary hit points.
Right, so he lost them all, so he's... Oh, it's a 10 or 15 you gave him?
I
15.
gave him 15. He lost
Okay.
10
So
because
he's
he
got
has resistance to the
5.
damage. And I mean, I lose 10 too. So thank you, Wog. You're a disappointment to your mother and me.
Okay, you end up...
So plate mail apparently only has disadvantage on stealth checks. It looks like.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
great.
no, I was just fucking with you. I want to get you to re-roll again, that's all.
He wants
Eh.
you to die.
Okay, you
An
get down...
F for effort.
You get down to the bottom,
I poop on
and
Poppy's shoulder.
you're in this very large chamber. And it's empty except for these baskets containing... There's
Fish?
there's a dozen baskets woven from leather strips and walrus ribs, and they contain frozen fish and a few skin-wrapped bundles of rotting shark meat that the ice hunters consider a delicacy.
These people have disgusting dietary habits.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
the
grab
shark?
one of those.
Yeah, the
baskets of
shark
fish.
would eat them. You might as well eat them back.
It's rotting.
Or actually, I guess I just
Well,
make
you,
owl
you
sounds.
actually have to like rot them to break down the hide, because the skin has toxins. You have to
Sir,
do it.
you are full of shit. I've eaten shark before, and it is
It's a
not like that.
traditional Finnish
You have to
dish.
dry
It's
age
called
it.
rotten. No,
Well, I'm not Finnish, am I? I eat that shark fucking raw.
I'm a quarter Finnish, and they would indeed have rotten shark breaking it down.
Doesn't change my opinion
It's
of
a
it being
traditional
disgusting.
dish.
Disgusting.
It's totally delicious.
And you eat
even though
people. So I don't understand how this is like any different at all for you.
Aren't there all kinds of Scandinavian rotten fish dishes that
Yeah, they
like
love
smell
those.
like death?
They're disgusting.
Well, there's that one.
disgusting
that's,
fish people.
I think
Japan's got at
I think
least
it's in
one too,
Denmark.
actually.
That is like very notorious. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's considered the smelliest, like the most foul smell. And then the second is that fruit that smells like a corpse.
What is
Oh, yeah.
wrong with you Scandinavians?
Oh yeah, corpse fruit is delicious.
Anyways,
I have no words.
I'm just gonna have to take your word for it, because if it smells that bad, there's no way it would make it to my mouth.
yep.
Oh, there's 2 levels, that's why I can't find them.
We are going to shun the Wog.
Also, are we supposed to be able to see the entire map?
Yeah, because we can see the entire map.
Yeah, she gave you a rough layout.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Oh,
have
I
an
like-
echolocation from my bouncing down the stairs.
I like her already. Let's get underway.
Just because I'm curious, is anyone having issues using the little keypad in the bottom of the map on this map?
The what?
Keypad?
I don't
You know, like the little.
What?
It kind of looks like a D-pad on a PlayStation controller. or
Oh,
some
that
shit.
thing?
Oh.
I never use
The
that
arrows
fucking
at the
thing.
bottom.
I
Yeah,
don't
like,
really ever use it, but I don't seem to be having an issue with it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
seem
that
to
was
be.
there. Hey,
Yeah.
mine's working.
Yeah, I use
No,
the
mine's fucky, but whatever.
I
That's
use
cool.
the scroll.
I don't. I
rail.
mean, like, I
This-
don't need to use it. It's just I usually use it.
I use the scroll rail to move around. So
Yeah. I do it for, like, initially, like, I kind of set up the map the way I like to see it, and then I just follow my guy around.
Nah.
Hmm.
Anyway, so we get down into this room full of nasty refuse, and we move out towards the hallway.
Yes.
Are you on some fish?
Disgusting.
Nobody wants any of that fish.
Okay.
Munch into the fish.
The majority of the passages are at least 15 foot wide and 20 foot high. And you can see that the walls have been carved with draconic imagery, and there's pillars and buttresses and leering dragon faces and all kinds of other decorative flourishes. And the floors inside are worn glass smooth from decades of foot traffic. And
This is gonna be rough.
but you all have crampons, so
Crampons. Ah, I forgot about the crampons. Crampons.
and let's see.
I'm going to make an Arctic adventure for my first module, and I'm going just so I can use the word crampons.
The interior here is filled with dim light by these well-oiled lamps, and it's very cold. Well, it's cold. It's 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative
It's out of the wind, though.
negative 6.66 Celsius.
So it's just like
It's not too bad.
a balmy winter day. All right.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're out of the wind. We're out of the wind now. That's a big deal when you first
Bingo.
enter
Oh
this.
yeah.
Being out of the wind, and then it doesn't matter. -6, nothing, as long as I'm out of that wind.
Yeah. Fuck wind.
Especially right off the water, man. Oh,
Anyway,
that's
Poppy.
gotta be shit.
Poppy, please take the lead because I don't trust Wog not to slip on his belly and slide down the hallway.
All right, which way are we going?
You choose, my dude.
The owl lights up a very small owl-sized joint.
All right. Let's go. To pull an old adage out, always go left.
Take me into battle.
I thought it was always go right.
Either way, let's go.
I don't think it matters. The whole point is that so you don't get lost and you know which way you've gone.
Oh my god, always go left brings back flashbacks of Nicodemus.
Yeah, yep.
You remember the left-hand rule, right?
Okay, you do have a cave or cavern to the west of you, and yes, you definitely hear noise before you even get to the entrance.
The dragon took the villagers as servants. That makes me think he doesn't have any in the way of cultists around. So these are
And-
probably just monsters ahead of us.
Got a
Yeah, I
little.
can't
If
wait
I-
till we take his servants and make them our own servants.
If
Wog?
I peek around the corner, totally ignoring the turtle, do I see anything?
Yes, you do.
Do I see anything to you? No, there we go. I'm on his shoulder, so I can just be like,
Set them to
Kobolds.
work making our own fishes.
Where there's dragons, there's kobolds. Why am I not surprised?
You see a dozen of them
they
occupying
did tell
this
us that there was
disheveled
kobolds.
and filthy chamber. You see half-eaten fish heads and gnawed sill flippers are tossed into the corner or just carelessly strewn about. There's there's some matted heaps of fur, which would undoubtedly smell as bad as they look if it wasn't for the cold in this chamber. And you can see a few of them are sleeping, but most are tossing knuckle bones or sharpening their blades or sewing clothing, carving whalebones, or, just picking on each other.
We need to take them out. If we engage the dragon with them still alive, they'll come running when their master is attacked.
And I like the fact that Wog is first
Yeah, he's
up.
kind of bloodthirsty and
Not Wog.
really bloodthirsty.
What?
Before we go in, I'm gonna hop off.
We need to do
Poppy's
like
shoulder and
we need to do an alignment check for Walk because that motherfucker is not good in any kind of phrase.
I'll pop off Poppy's shoulder and like transform back, and then turn around because I was backwards.
No, your
Yeah,
body was forward, but your head was backwards. So you revert to human form. You just kind of reach up and you twist your head back around the right way.
And
No, I
Wog-
was like constantly backwards, like the entire time.
Wog's
to
character
only be
sheet
looking
says
that way.
Tortle, but he plays like a
Are you going
lizard.
somewhere, Wog? Get your ass
Boy.
back here.
Okay. And, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and we'll put Wog up first.
It's more like a fucking lizard man with his hunger for the flesh of the innocent.
That's what I was trying to say. He's a lizard folk cosplaying as a Tortle.
Yeah, I was adopted by lizard folk, but
You're so full of shit, Wog. Dude, okay, it's your turn first. Go ahead.
Yep.
all right. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll ready in action to swing as soon as they come over. Let's see here.
Say, like, this is a surprise round, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say it's a full surprise round.
Yeah, so Wog, if you want to, like, charge in there, you're going to be at the top of the round in the next, whenever it's their turn to move.
That's true. I like this spot, though.
All right. I mean, it's good thinking. Get them into a choke point. Just hope they don't have anything explosive.
Probably do.
All right.
Somebody could probably just fireball like half of them.
And Calic, you're up.
Why would you say what you already know what I'm going to do?
Alec, fireball now on my command. Do it.
Gallic, cast fireball. Yeah.
Mostly I said it because I'm wondering if
Treat me like a goddamn Pokemon.
I'm wondering if it would be worth it for just like the noise.
Dude, they're gonna know we're here. This
Yeah.
many kobolds screaming and sharpening their weapons. Yeah, it's not even a question.
Yeah, they have little like kobold ears. They're pretty good at hearing.
Yeah, so I'll just blow that entire side of the cavern into pieces.
And then we get the other side and we drown them in the melted water.
This is like a neutral alignment group, right?
I'm lawful good,
Yeah, buddy.
in theory.
Like, I thought
And-
Calic was kind of mischievous, but no, I'm just surrounded by rampant evil.
And poor Poppy's just sitting there gritting her teeth.
I
dealing
think
with it.
Colic is more evil than Wog, honestly.
How? Anyway, Calic rushes up and he throws a fireball into the midst of the kobold.
I might have agreed with that sentiment in the first couple of sessions, but at this point,
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You see, look, he just killed 5 preschoolers. This is a
They are
preschool.
not
This is the
preschool.
kobold preschool. And he just goes and kills half of them.
You were
Just
so
for
full of
existing.
shit.
And you're debating. You're debating now.
Oh my god.
That one had a bottle in its mouth.
Poppy, I think we're like the only neutral and good members of this party.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
Poppy's the only good member of this party.
I don't even know how I would classify
That's what he
Calic.
said. He's the neutral one. I'm the good one.
Like, I guess Calic is neutral. Because, like, he's ruthless, but at the same time, he doesn't eat children, so yeah.
I
And
like how that's the line for evil for you. Whether or not you eat a child. I don't eat children, so I'm neutral.
Would you eat this puppy? No, I'm going off of
like I already told you, I'm vegan.
I'm off of
Like,
Fable.
Hector's
I'm going
vegan,
off
man.
of Fable rules, man. You won't eat this baby chick.
okay, Poppy, you're up.
Not the kind of chicks I eat, man.
That's usually my thing, but I dig it.
With a spoon, man.
Oh, shut up.
Maybe not?
Poppy, you are up.
Alright, I too am going to come down here and ready an action to swing at any poor sucker who crosses my path.
Let me mark off my staff charges.
Oh yeah, you have that staff and you were bitching about Wog's sword.
Yeah, but this thing, it's just like, it only lets me cast what I can already do without using resources.
A lot more dice in that staff than there is in his sword.
That's true, but I've only got a few uses of it.
Okay, and you're doing a ready action, right, Poppy? You're gonna ready an action.
Yeah, I think both Poppy and Wog chose that.
Yep.
Actually, no. I'm gonna risk eating some shit and come out here and block some, because there is another exit that way, so I can potentially cut some of them off if they try to run.
Remember, if you get within 10 feet of one of them, I can pull him in for your ready action.
Also remember that you both have Warding Bond on you, so you have a boost to your AC, your saves, and half damage to everything, so don't be afraid to take some hits.
Okay, and Ektar.
He's been literally using you as meat shields all game.
I'm paying you back now.
By letting you last longer.
Yeah, he's letting us last longer by taking half our damage.
I am so benevolent.
That's true. I guess that's true. That's true. All right. Do they have range weapons?
You're about to find out.
Well, I can see.
I mean, come on, they're kobolds. They've either got rocks they can throw at you or spears.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure at this
slings.
point.
I know normally, but I don't know. Maybe they just have the melee weapons right now. That's why I asked.
To be fair, we did catch that one group without its weapons in hand that one time.
But I think we've come across enough kobolds in this campaign to safely say, without metagaming, that they probably have some kind of ranged weapon.
I mean, the safe thing is to assume that your enemy is always armed.
Yes, they have slings and daggers, from what you can see.
So then I'll just move up and
bring it, you scaly red fucks.
Get over here. Ah, that's still a hit? That's nice.
They're kobolds, remember?
Still, it's a 12. I guess
that
like if they
that
had
was
a shield.
probably on the money.
Yes, you were right, Sheer.
And I'll yank him 10 feet towards Wog. And I only have 5 feet, so I'll go here.
Okay, 10 feet to Wog. And Agron has no idea what's going on. And Cobalt 13. We are gonna Run up 30 feet. And we're gonna throw a rock at Poppy. Nope.
Ha, you little shits aren't used to fighting somebody your own size, are you?
Move over to here.
Alrighty.
Let's see. I'll target Kobold 13. Take a little swing at him there. Okay, I guess that one hit.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Oh, this is going to be a slaughter.
And 25's gonna run up. And we're gonna try to dagger the turtle. Nope.
Stab, kill, yes, yes. Oh, wait, wrong.
Let's see. We're gonna do 30. And then we're gonna do another 30. Calic.
Yeah, boy. Move right there. And I'll blast them with my eldritch guns, make the finger guns. Pew pew.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Oh shit. Okay, so they don't have much in the way of HP.
Yeah. Well,
Again, they're kobolds. We should be expecting this.
they're kindergartners.
Really? You're getting in on this too? Okay.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
And that's my turn.
Okay, and oh, you got mine that was running away, you little fucker.
If he hadn't, I would have.
No one escapes.
And we're gonna go up so I can get advantage on Wog.
I mean, these are kobolds. They got pack tactics as long as one's in range.
Oh, that's right, they do. And it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, I'd say Wog has more AC than God at this point, so it's not happening. And I mean, they're kobolds. This combat is a formality.
And Poppy's going to slide up behind Kobold 27. Hello, motherfucker.
Good night. What?
Poppy, would you like to use your advantage to re-roll that?
You mean my inspiration? I don't think inspiration works on
Yeah.
damage rolls.
How did... Oh, Poppy, we gotta get you a bigger
He's
weapon.
allowing you to use it on damage roll right now.
He wants to tempt Poppy into using their advantage.
See, my mistake was running my smart mouth before I rolled damage.
Yeah, see, that's true.
Oh, that was the wrong thing.
Gets us all every time.
You got knocked the fuck
See,
out, man!
now I say, hello, motherfucker.
Ding dong, motherfucker. Ding dong.
Just punt his corpse across the room.
I'm gonna grab 15. And drag him 10 feet towards us.
And 15 says, see ya, motherfucker.
This kobold's empty. Yay!
19. Shit. You know what? He's gonna do it anyway, out of panic. Calic, you wanna take an attack of opportunity?
Why would I?
Number 19.
I can't. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, he was just sitting down there at the bottom. I was like, he's nowhere near me. How can I attack him?
Would you like to make a swing and see if he made it?
I mean, he probably will. I only can make a melee attack.
Alright, one out the door. Agron, I have no idea what's going on.
Delete him. Give him death. For real, though, we can just add him to the combat tracker later.
Go up to here. Allowing the kobold an opportunity attack.
Why would you not just kill that one?
He wanted to leave it for you, his sloppy seconds.
Let's see. I'll just double move right over here.
I mean...
Who's heading for the fish? I had to stop him.
Oh, he's got a point.
And 25 is gonna book it too.
Run, you sluts! Gallic runs over here. I don't like that they're all trying to run that way. Finger guns! Pew pew! Oh dear.
You got knocked the fuck out,
And I'm
man!
gonna use my my sorcery points to what was it? What's it called whenever you quick cast something?
Onwet?
Quicken spell, yes, quicken spell. Quicken spell another Eldritch Blast. Pew pew!
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
120 feet. Cool. So I hit the other. I went full Neo in the lobby.
And you stole Wog's kill.
And not a single tear was shed.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Now Wog has to eat you. That's
Oh.
just part of his custom.
Wog, don't do that. You'll take half damage.
Okay, since you all set off a fireball and naturally everyone is probably alerted and
well, I mean, it was gonna happen anyway. I'm not
yes.
worried.
Doing a quick search of the room, you find 6 carved walrus tusk that are, it's good art and not just crappy art. But, they're worth about
Non-kobold made art.
200 gold pieces each.
Apparently,
And,
kobold art goes for a tiny sum.
well, it's carved with draconic imagery. And, if you can find the suitable collector, you should be able to get 200 each.
That collector being our favorite cleric back in Waterdeep.
And now, what do you want to do? Left or right?
Jesus,
Left.
take the wheel! Or Poppy, either way.
Left. Always go left.
But out of which door? We know. This door over here. Okay.
Okay, Wog. I think that's Wog. Yep.
Go on, Poppy.
You see a junk room. There's litter and food scraps and waste and useless junk, and it's filled to a depth of several feet. But yeah, this is the trash room.
Oh yeah, this is the good way to go. Quit
But
playing in the trash wog.
yeah, it's sturdy enough and piled deep enough that you can safely traverse it.
Quit
Do a
making
quick
trash
search to
angels
find if
wog.
there's any good fish left in there.
Yeah,
Ugh.
what's left in here, Wog, even you wouldn't eat.
You underestimate him, sir.
Let's rephrase that. Wog, if you eat this, I'm going to make you regret life.
You're a paladin. You're immune to disease, right? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like what? What do you? It's not a big deal.
immune to food poisoning.
You can just eat anything now.
Oh my
Next
god.
time we get to town, Kellic is going to buy a small chalkboard, and whenever Wog enters the room, he's going to take his nails and just scrape it across the chalkboard.
I do not even want to describe this next room.
Oh no.
Is it a murder room?
But, Poppy, you see Wog look back at you, and his eyes are huge, and he's got this grin on his face,
Oh
and
no.
he runs into this room, and there's all kinds of dried and frozen fish, and whale, and seal, and walrus, and squid.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Is it rotting, though?
There are fish organs and shells and bones and stone and sundries and other quantities and
Nom nom nom.
Kellic just looks disgusted. I hate seafood.
and you can also see that there's stockpiled in this chamber. There's several coils of ropes, spikes, and a few pulleys. And you can just tell by looking at the gear that it came from the south and it wasn't something that was made by the ice hunters. And
Maybe it belonged to those bodies up top. You know, the ones they had on display.
and you can see a
Head
pulley
over here.
is attached to the ceiling.
A pulley?
A pulley, yes.
Yeah, it's probably for lifting up meat they're carving on.
Yeah,
And
he's got a point.
Wog, as you are standing at the entrance to this corridor, The air feels colder than any of the other areas that you've explored underground so far. And in the distance, you can see this yawning pit in the floor. And above it, there's another heavy iron hook that's anchored in the ice on the ceiling. And you can see a 5-foot wide walkway extends around both sides of the pit. And carved into the ice on the walls are images of a white dragon in flight.
Okay, so let's get a rope. And then head over
This
and tie it to
must
the hook.
be the dragon.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I'm tying the rope to the hook.
Little Sauce, could you describe the room one more time so I know what batshit insanity Wog is getting up to?
There is a big hole in the floor with a 5-foot pathway around it. And this hole drops down, and you can
Okay.
feel really cold air coming
Alright.
up.
This is probably a fishing hole.
Yeah.
I imagine the kobolds would come here and use this to fish up food without having to go out onto the glacier.
Does
Or
anyone
perhaps
want to
a bathroom.
So I'm gonna head back and grab one of the kobold corpses. I'm gonna
Oh.
tie it to the rope. And I'm gonna slowly lower it into the pit.
Wog, there's a whole room of seafood right behind us. What are you doing?
I'm fishing.
There's fish right there. And Calic is pointing back at the room we just came out of. It's right there. It's everything you could ever want.
He
Yeah, I
likes it
wanna
when
see what
it
kind of
wiggles
fish-
down his throat.
I want to see what kind of fish this is. So I'm sort of like jiggling it like a fly.
It's
Fly
Okay.
fish, except it's a goblin fly.
It's fish, Wog.
Does he catch a
Um,
shark?
Yeah, fuck it. Give him a shark. He
see.
can fight it by himself. Oh, hell, I guess I would get dragged along for the ride whether I like it or not anyway.
And give me just a second. Yeah.
Ooh, was I right about the kobolds fishing out of this hole?
Wog is throwing a party down, or a body down, right?
Yeah, he's
yeah.
throwing a kobold body down. He's using it
tied
as
to a rope, and I'm sort of like
fishing
jiggling out
bait.
like fly fishing, except it's kobold fishing.
Oh,
Y'all gotta learn
okay.
how to really fish, where you get down in the river with the fish in the middle of the night. You just stand around and you wait for them to move, and you grab them with your hands.
Okay. You have a kobold tied to a rope, correct?
Yeah.
And are you gonna lower or just push?
Well, I'm going to lower him and sort of like jiggle it to give the impression that the kobold is struggling.
Okay. How far down do you want to lower?
As far as I can go on the rope, see if anything bites.
Okay, yeah, you let out slack and, you've let out about 60 feet of rope. And there's no more tension on the rope. It's like you hit the bottom.
All right. It's about 60 feet down.
That's a bit strange. If it was a fishing hole, and you'd think it would hit the water.
It could be like a pet feeding hole. Like if there's like the dragon.
Or a tunnel to the outside.
Someone could just look over the edge down the hole.
What? That would be stupid. We're not gonna do that.
I'll take a peek over the edge.
Well, Wog's right there.
Wog, you look over to see, what the hell's going on, And you see that the chute descends about 60 feet. And it's another level to these caves underneath you. It is not a fishing hole. You see no signs of water.
Okay, can I tie the top of the rope up to the hook so we can climb down?
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you don't want to go down this hole.
Maybe.
Well, we can come back to it. I might as well have the rope ready.
Like, think about it, my dude. You'd have to climb down the rope, see what's down there, then you have to climb back up here to finish checking out all the rooms on this level. I mean,
we'll check it out later, but
yeah, it's too
we
much
might as
effort.
well. Yeah, so I'm tying the rope off, and then we're gonna move on.
Okay.
He'll forget about it by the time we're done. I say to Poppy with Kaldek having his hand up to his mouth, making the shushing motion.
Okay, so where would you like to go? You've got the room down with the ship, and that would finish out this side of the map.
The ship looks kind of like it's going to be where the dragon's at. I mean, it's the only room that has a defining feature. I mean, I'm not crazy for thinking that, right?
What? Dragons don't take ships.
But, like, it's like, looking at the map, it's the only thing that really stands out. So that's where a dragon would go, because they're pure ego.
Huh.
I mean, I'm all about the ego, and so is Ektar, for that matter.
Okay.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Take a quick peek.
Okay.
If there is a dragon here, I have to insist. Poppy, Wog, do not take a breath weapon at the same time that I do, for fuck's sake.
Okay, yes, as you look in through there, you are not immediately seeing a dragon. But you see, this really looks to be the dragon's trophy room.
It's not on the ceiling like the last dragon, is it?
Well, you look up and you don't see him. But you see a lot of different creatures, including abominable yetis and a giant squid of jaw-dropping size, and there's this complete longship with its sail raised that's on display. And, you know, you keep looking at the ship, you're looking at the cave entrance, wondering, how the hell did they get it in there?
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
And, you know, I would let anyone roll a,
Investigation.
Maybe wait for an answer before you roll.
Well, investigation.
Wow, they flew the ship in.
Wog, that's not. They didn't. Ships don't. Yeah, they did walk. They flew it right in.
Would anyone else like to make an investigation and or just an intelligence check?
See, my intelligence and investigation are shit anyway.
Nope.
It's up to you, Poppy. Do us proud. You're in a party with midwits.
I don't think Poppy's back, so I'll roll it for her.
Oh, okay.
And Poppy. Skills. Yeah. And Poppy rolled a 12 and made it. Poppy, from where you spent time on...
I'm back. What I missed.
We made a roll for you while examining this room.
Yeah, there's a lot of frozen creatures like a giant squid, a couple of yetis, and there is this ship that is clearly ain't gonna fit through any of the passageways. And from where you just spent time on the ship, you notice that you can see mistakes in the rigging of the sails, and the hull planking isn't just right. And, it looks like someone took the ship apart, brought it in, and put it back together in this room.
Huh.
A
And
trophy.
and sitting on top of the deck of the ship that is visible from where you're at, you can see an open chest. And you can see treasure gleaming and glinting from the chest.
So yeah, definitely a trophy.
Yeah, this is either a trophy or a trap. I mean, it's definitely a trap, right?
Well, I would imagine it is almost certainly trapped.
This has got to be a trap. We're gonna
Okay,
walk
so
over there,
Ektar, go
and
ahead
then
and disarm that trap.
the dragon is gonna like burst out
Yeah.
of the ship and be like, "Fuck you and fuck your mother," and like breathe weapon the entire party.
Great. So go on, Ektar. See if you can get that trap disarmed. And we'll take a look at that treasure chest.
Poppy, Wog, you have to take the lead.
You manage to make it over to the ship and climb on board, and you can see just looking at the chest, you can see gold and electrum pieces and silver and jewelry and precious objects. And doing the math in your head, you figure it's probably worth between 1,000 to 1,500 gold pieces.
I'm super fucking suspicious right now.
Okay. So I hold Poppy up over the edge so Poppy can grab the chest.
Nope.
All right, Poppy, you hold him up and put him over the edge then.
You got a bull strength spell or equivalent ready, then sure.
Nope. So up you go, Poppy.
At some point
Kind
in
of wish you had
time,
like catapult and just like fling one over.
we are so gonna have to do a combat scenario where Wog is on top of Poppy.
I was like, yeah, it's like, all right, Poppy, you don't want to ride Wog like a mount, then we're gonna do it the other way around. We're gonna win this jousting tournament somehow.
It's called Find a Horse.
Bullshit. Anyway, we're gonna get up onto this ship. We're gonna get that gold.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get ambushed.
You find a collection of jewelry and other precious items are worth 225 gold pieces. You find 375 gold, 1480 in electrum, and 495 in silver.
And then we get attacked.
I'm just scanning the cavern as they're tinkering with the gems and jewelry that we obviously shouldn't be tinkering with.
Well, we like treasure.
I mean, if we're not going to attack, let's get the fuck out of here because we tempt fate with every passing moment.
Yes, as you climb down off, you're very observant for anything, and you are not under attack.
See? Everything was fine.
I don't trust this.
Head over here.
This is where we find out.
Narrator, everything was not fine.
This is where we find out that the ship is actually a giant mimic.
Little did they know as they progressed further that their doom was assured.
Hey, we can hear you, you know. No, they could not, said the narrator.
And
Okay.
still they went on.
So yeah, nothing is happening. You're back in the hallway.
On round 4.
Oh, I don't like this.
I just reset the combat tracker. That's all.
Don't like this. I don't like it. This next room is going to have the dragon. It's got to be in one of these big rooms.
You know, maybe there really is no dragon. It could just be like a myth.
What? You mean like the lady is just fucking taking us for a ride? Yeah, we carved out all these tunnels underneath the iceberg just to dick with travelers.
Could be just
Yeah,
like
you
a
did get
big
a
puppet.
30 on that insight, so I'm pretty,
The dragon died 3 years ago, and this woman we're looking for has just been faking it.
Yeah, and like she got a 31 on her save against my insight roll.
Or she's in love with the dragon and then like set it up like it's inside some kind of
Oh
romantic
no, the
bedroom
villager
suite,
the
you know?
villager who brought us down here believes it's real. I'm talking about the tiefling lady we're looking for.
Oh yeah, she exists.
Doctor, what's her name? The dragon died 3 years ago when around the time she showed up.
Yeah, like
And
she
Dr.
showed up.
What's-her-fuck
She
has been
yeah,
faking
she
it this entire time.
showed up. She killed the dragon, and she's like, "Oh, I'm the big spooky dragon. Obey me." And she's like the evil person of this adventure.
Okay, as you make your way down the hall, up the hall from you, you'll probably have to zoom out on your map, but you see 3. I'll repeat, 3 ice trolls coming at you.
There's no way in hell this doesn't suck.
All right, Poppy. Well, you can do this. Wait, why are we rolling initiative? Maybe they're friendly.
I'm just getting ready.
Why does everybody assume that?
Yeah, it's just
I'm
like
just getting ready.
they go straight for the bloodshed. You all disappoint me.
Now, Wog goes straight for the bloodshed. Poppy goes straight for the being prepared in case someone needs a hammer to the face.
As an aside, Poppy, you do get a +3 to your initiative roll due to Wog's aura.
Okay, so Poppy's at 18.
I just remembered he was what was his subclass? Sentinel something. Anyway, he shares his
Yeah.
initiative rolls with the people around.
Yeah, watcher thing or whatever.
And get back
It'll
up
be
there.
17, not 18.
No, it'll be 17. You'll still keep your +1.
Oh, so it's a +3 on top. So it's +4 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll have an 18 for his initiative.
And number 9 comes lumbering down.
Holy shit, he rolled good, didn't he?
And Ektar.
Okay, well. I am going to... I'm gonna get me a wall of fire. And put it... See how
And now
long
who's
can I
going
make
straight
that?
for the violence?
Look, we got a big dick swinging here. Watch out, everyone.
I was being sarcastic before.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great spell.
60 feet long, so...
Although, if I could make a suggestion, Ektar, maybe drag that a little bit closer to us because they're gonna rush
I
us.
am. I can't seem to grab it. There.
Nah, just redraw it.
Yeah. Right there. And yeah, so just kind of spark off the joint, kind of like flares up and. And
Okay. Ouch.
I'm on fire!
all right. I'll just step over a little bit, and I'm good.
Look at you with your big boy spells. Who's a big boy? Yeah. I've had a little bit, a little drink. Don't mind me.
Don't
So I
know
find
how
it
fancy
interesting.
staffs.
I find it interesting that number 3 and number 9 seem to have slightly more health than number 14.
That's probably random.
That's probably their kid. The troll family out for a stroll. Out to pick flowers.
Yeah, I'll chuck a fireball at him. Fuck it.
What flowers? We're on a fucking iceberg, bro.
No flowers?
Ice flowers? Pew, pew, pew. That's my turn. Get in there, Poppy. Wog, I believe in you.
Okay, and with the fireball going off, Wog, you happen to notice movement from the room to your southwest, and the nice troll comes out.
No, go back in your hole.
There, Wog can 1v1 that while Poppy holds the front of the funnel of the flame wall. That's good.
We're kind of in a pickle here.
We can take him.
Yeah.
I'm sure Poppy can take all 3.
To be blunt, he probably could. I mean, he's got the, you both have the warding bond on you, which cost me no concentration. I could throw haste on top of that, and you would be just nasty as fuck. But I'm saving that for the dragon. Of course, that also means I'm going to have to keep out of the line of fire. So, hey.
Alright, so I'm going to step up there, and then I'm going to keep myself on the scoreboard for ranged attacks.
So don't get too close here. Set your ass on fire.
Poppy just doesn't want to lose that top spot, so. Watch it, Poppy's gonna turn into a Robin Hood. Like class. Get them feet, sharpshooter feet.
Robin Hood with a sledgehammer.
Okay, I'll move over here. Target the troll. For the wounding effect, I'd have to hit him first, I think. Alright. So... Mac. And let me see. I can... See if I can... Oh, that didn't work. Smack him again.
You understand, of course.
Too bad I don't have any inspiration points left.
I would have succeeded.
Okay, and...
Wait, why are you
14.
marking off Harazan charges?
So I was trying to, stop him from regenerating.
That's not... No, Harazan is just for your spells.
Harazan wounding effect?
No, that's not a spell.
Oh.
Wounding is just something you do. Period. The end.
And 14 is gonna run down, and you know what? He's gonna
Oh, it's just detect evil, detect
double
bad
Yeah,
move.
those
things.
spells that you'll never use.
Shit, no. We'll put him there, that way he's not moving into flanking. But he is well away from the wall of fire. And that one is, yeah, we're gonna...
So it says a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. So would it affect them at the beginning as well?
First time on a turn if it enters the wall. Is it still
It does
alongside
say.
the wall?
Well,
Um,
they
It
They
does
already
damage.
in
It does damage to the people next to it, right? In a
Yeah,
certain
on one
direction?
side. On one side it does.
What does it say about that damage?
On the side of the wall selected by you, deal 5d8 fire damage to a creature if it ends its turn there within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So probably not enter. So probably not start. So unless it's like actually in the wall, I guess.
right.
Yeah. So if it ended its turn alongside the wall, it would take damage. But starting its turn, it's nothing.
Okay.
And, you can apply damage to number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Because he wasn't able to get far enough out of the way.
Oof. Roll your damage, my son. That's some heavy damage. That's some big boy damage.
And Ice Troll number 9. Wow. He's gonna do a double move the opposite way.
Excuse me. No! Come back here, you whore!
Yeah, I should have hooked it around back and made it like an enclosed area.
He's gonna go warn the dragon. He'll know
He's
where I am.
still in your line of sight. Maybe you can finger gun him.
I could, but he's probably got too much HP. His bottom right HP thing is still green. Yeah, there's no way I can bring him down.
Let's see. Oh boy. I suppose we don't care about making noise, right?
Yeah, it's
I've
already too
already
late.
set off 2 bombs
Yeah, I was gonna.
at this point.
Yeah. Well, okay then. I'm going to thunderclap these 2. Thunderwave them. So
Thunderclap them cheeks.
Come from the land of the ice and the snow, where the hot wings glow and the buffalo roam. I don't know the lyrics to that song.
Ooh, so they do get knocked back 10 feet. And I'm back. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna just move up and try to like.
Don't you have any ranged attacks? You really want to get in fist range of a troll?
I kind of want to keep them next to the wall or make them walk through it.
It's a troll. That bitch is gonna hit you with a brick on his next turn.
Maybe.
Bro, I think you mispronounced truck.
He is gonna like. Have you ever seen like his American History X or whatever it's called? It's got the scene of the black dude on the concrete with his
Oh, the curb
jaw
stomp.
on
Oh
the
my
curb.
I-
That's you, okay? And the troll is the bald guy.
There's not many scenes in a movie that make me cringe, but that one I cringed.
Maybe
I'm
if you
gonna,
do a
I'm
bunch
gonna,
of damage, it won't be a problem.
I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands on these two trolls. Not much, but not terrible. And I'll that was 15 feet, so I'll move back another 15 and end my turn.
Sure, just run up, piss them off.
That's what I do. I'm
And
here to burn people and well, pretty much just that, really.
Wog, there is a claw that comes at you that does hit. There's another claw that comes at you that does hit. And finally, this troll is going to try to bite you. And does hit.
That's not a good sign.
And Poppy.
Don't worry, I'm adding the damage to my character sheet.
So Wog would only taken half that?
No, it does it automatically. You don't have to
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Everybody gets this.
I get to reroll that one.
You might want to take a step forward, puppy. Unless you've grown 10 foot long arms.
When you say re-roll, are you using an inspiration?
No,
No,
he's
I'm
using
not.
his halfling luck thing.
I was just
I know, I
hoping.
want him to use it too, but this isn't the time.
To be fair, I was expecting a lot more damage out of you, Colic.
Bold of you to assume I would take a risk in
Alright.
your favor.
Take a swing. Reroll one of those. And then I'll see if my wounding effect goes off. Guess not.
Yep, they succeeded their save, so they don't take the damage.
I think I get to make them roll each time I hit, though, right?
No. Wounding should be every turn. Like, if you hit them on a previous turn, whenever it comes to be their turn, you'll roll the save to see if they
So
make...
it's once a turn, then.
Yeah, for them. Like, say you hit them on
Yeah.
your turn, and then it's their turn the very next turn. You would roll the save. If they succeed, they take no wounding damage. If they fail, they take the wounding damage, and it accumulates to the next round. So, and then let's say you hit them again, in which case you would roll
Yeah, baby.
twice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, baby.
Calm down, Mr. Powers. Oh, come on, Ektar. That's nothing. You got this.
And another claw, that's a miss, and then he's just gonna try and...
That's just an aggressive evening in the bathhouse, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a bite on Ektar, and nope. And... you need to apply the wall damage to him.
Yep.
And I would like to use my reaction to take a swing at Troll 14.
Yeah, fuck that troll.
Okay.
Because I have the Sentinel feat.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
What the fuck was that? Never
What
mind.
the fuck just happened?
Oh, he rolled
hit
the
him with the
wall
wall.
damage for the wall damage for the troll. They're still in range.
Oh, well, never mind then. I guess I still have that reaction.
Yes, you do.
That's a good use of a wall there, Hector. That's good.
And Ice Troll number 3 just screams, would you like to apply the wall damage first this time?
Sure.
Still alive. He's gonna come
Still
down,
alive.
and you can see the rage in his eyes, and hey, it is all directed at the spellcaster.
Which one?
Ektar. Okay, now
The-
I'm going to use my reaction.
And
Well, that was anticlimactic.
and this is why I invested so heavily in my meat shields.
Oh yeah, got another claw on Ektar.
You'd invest anything in me.
That's right.
Oh, and the wall of fire is gone.
Womp womp.
And his final attack, Poppy took a swing, so he's gonna take a swing. Why did that get advantage on Poppy?
He hit himself, first of all. And 18 would not have hit me.
Yeah,
well.
he swung at himself.
That
He
would
got advantage.
explain it.
He got
And
advantage because I don't know. I don't know, man.
and number 9, now that the ice wall is gone, I'm sorry, the wall of fire is gonna run back down.
Like the one time I wish I brought that flame scimitar spell.
It would have come in handy.
You'll be okay, Hector. Just walk it off. Or maybe eat like a shitload of berries.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Here
I'm
comes the
I'm
other
just gonna
troll.
thunder wave, I think. I think I'm just gonna thunder wave. Why not?
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Very good.
Alright, I'm back. I got another pancake.
All right, and I'll just back up a little bit. Yep. I'm good. I'm good. It's fine. Worked exactly like I wanted it to.
You okay there? You seem to be limping a little bit.
It's fine, man. I got medicine.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I cast Eldritch Blast. Troll number 2. Fair warning.
I think you dig when you should have
Oh, whatever. Fair warning. Whenever you switch to troll number 2's turn, make sure he doesn't regenerate his 10 health because Wog should prevent it with his sword. It might do it automatically.
I thought he like failed though. Save.
No,
Save.
that's only for the extra damage. It should still keep him from regenerating his health.
Okay.
Like, FG is still kind of spotty about that.
And let's do a claw attack. And that's a hit. Let's do a claw attack. That's a miss, and you know what? I am going to use inspiration to re-roll that. And I'm going to give Wog back his. And that was a hit. We're going to try bite.
Oh, slow down there. You're rolling twice.
He likes to really chew his food.
Okay, Ice Troll 12. That's one claw. That was 2 claws. That's the reroll on the claw. And that's the bite attack. So yeah, that's right. Poppy!
Oh boy.
Disappointed in you, sir.
Disappointed in who?
Everyone. I don't really discriminate right now. I've had a few drinks.
And
all
I
those-
think... Does anybody have any more bright ideas for for area of effect fire spells?
Nah, just beat them the fuck down. Concentrate on
Good.
wogs
Nah,
first.
we got half of
because-
them down, so go for it.
Throw oil on him.
Concentrate on wogs first, because the wounding effect will keep it from regenerating.
Okay.
But the second one, you should just like keep it busy, keep it away from the squishies. Namely me. Keep it away from me, if I need to be specific.
Womp.
All right. Keep swinging.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
And I'll reroll one of those.
Did you re-roll your 1?
Yeah,
He did not. No.
thought it was.
Now
There
he
you
has.
go.
Why not?
So that's number 12. And ooh, Ice Troll number 9. How far can you get? Oh, yeah, we'll go there.
Bobby, no. For real, no. This hurts me.
Yeah, that does sound. I'd have flanking, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it would.
Sorry, Poppy.
Behold the glory.
See, I give them a little bit of damage resistance, and then they just take it out all over my face.
At least
Oh,
it was single.
Ah!
See, it was only 0 damage. We're good.
Wasn't that much damage.
Yeah, fortunately on the crit it
Denied.
was the 1d6 instead of the 2d6. And yeah,
Wee.
Poppy got lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, Poppy's still on the temporary hit points.
Let's dust these bitches. Come on, Hector. You cast Fireball, I'll cast Fireball. Let's end this. Sorry, Walt. Sorry, Poppy.
All right, I cast Fireball. And a flaming sphere shows up. I mean, a ball of fire.
He's not wrong.
But
And-
fortunately, they can both survive max damage fireball.
And bump into this guy. And let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up a bit, move back a bit. I mean, and I'm content just keeping that flaming sphere there.
Yeah, boy. Let's see, ice troll number 9. I'm gonna concentrate on Wog's target.
Is there some
And
higher
No, you're not.
by concentrate, who the fuck am I kidding? I couldn't concentrate on shit right now. Although, I will use one of these handy-dandy inspirations to reroll that. Whee! Oh yeah, 1 damage. Love it. Whee! And I fire off the second beam of the cast. I miss, of course, because fuck me in particular. And I'm just gonna sit here and suck my thumb. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Say they're not regenerating, and 12 isn't regenerating health, right?
12 is not regenerating health.
Okay, good.
Or won't be after I adjust it.
So FG is doing the regenning health. All right.
That's
I didn't
number-
think they had programmed that functionality into the thing.
Yes, he is. Now it's turned off on 9, but not 12.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, no,
So-
12 should be the one that doesn't have it. 9 should.
Okay, then, yes.
Ah!
Then, he gets back some 10 points. And 12 is going to claw at Wog.
Oof. Log, stop getting hit.
Try a bite. There you go. Wog listened to you on that time.
Good boy.
Okay.
Starting
Bring
to get a
this
little hurt
troll
here,
to his knees.
I'm gonna let
I think we're still good to fight the dragon, though.
number 9 get an attack of opportunity as I scoot around this way.
I'm just
And-
gonna bleed. Don't mind me.
And he swings, and it's a miss.
I forgot to mark that off. So why did they get attack of opportunity? Oh, okay.
Finish him.
Move here.
Why?
To keep number 9 from attacking me and Ektar without any kind of reprisal.
God, are you kidding me?
And locking them in next to the flaming sphere too.
Okay.
So that's 27 damage or 26 damage instead.
12 gets 6 more.
Add 5 more. Yeah.
Ah, well,
Or-
that makes the math easy. That one's dead.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Green Man. I always discriminate against skin color whenever it's green.
So, number 9 is no longer going after Poppy. And what he is going to do is come down away from the flaming spear. Get in there. And Wog is the target.
Boy, that means I get a reaction attack.
Yep.
Do you?
I do, because I have the Sentinel feat that I have been forgetting about repeatedly.
Oh, well, that's good. You should use that.
Yeah,
And
you know, you got a little scratch there.
final bite, and he's another day.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Why can't I move you? This map's messing with me. There, move it that way. Or maybe not that there, because it'll hit Wog.
Ah, fuck him.
You know, you take half of whatever damage he takes, right?
Ah, fuck him. Ah, yeah, I shouldn't. I don't want that damage.
I have a bit of a math question. If me and Wog get hit by a fireball while we have this damage sharing spell,
I take both damages.
yes. So and we fail our saves. So we take half damage, and then you take full damage from each of our half damages.
No, I take whatever damage you take. So the damage is halved for you, and I take that half damage, but since it's 2 of you taking it, it's just a full damage fireball for me.
Right.
I feel like that's what I just said, but okay.
Perhaps I'm a little drunk. I didn't pay attention.
It makes sense.
How can you be drunk with the amount of pancakes you've eaten today?
I'm not really sure. It's just there's a lot of whiskey and a lot of pancake. I can't have both. What is this? Is this communism?
Well, now you can have both, but wouldn't the pancakes have absorbed most of the alcohol?
Yeah, it's a lot of whiskey. That was a max damage Eldritch Blast. Yay! And my turn ends.
All right, time for Poppy to finish that last troll off.
And I'm gonna scoot down here.
But yeah, like if you and Wog take damage at the same time as me from an AoE effect, that's gonna be like an insta kill for Calic. He'll be done, son. So I'll probably ditch that spell whenever we come across something real nasty.
Like something with a breath weapon.
Very likely, yeah.
Okay, here's another interesting question. One of those was a 1. Would my lucky ability still kick in?
I don't know. What does your lucky ability say?
Like if I roll a 1,
You know
I
what?
can re-roll it.
You have been so steadfast against using your inspiration, and by default, you haven't had the opportunity to use as many of them as, say, like Wog. So yeah, I'll give it to you on that.
All right, cool.
We finally got. Did you use it?
No.
No.
No. Oh,
He,
okay.
he
I
let, he
thought
let
there
me
was
use
for a
he let me
second.
use my lucky feat.
Oh, lucky. Okay.
Racial ability, not the feat.
This is bullshit. We'll get to you to use it eventually.
And you know, it's been 3 months
No,
since Poppy did go down to 1 inspiration.
has it really been 3 months?
Yeah, it has. Time flies when you're
Yeesh.
May the
doing
8th.
things.
I'm thinking that missed, right?
No. Yes, I
Oh.
did miss.
Alright.
And you know what, Poppy? I'm even gonna just refill you up since it's been so long, so you can have a few and share in the fun. And I've learned that most times that I use inspiration against you all, it never works out for me. And let's see. Wog's targeted, so we'll just go with him. That's a miss.
Hey, I got a reaction attack.
Yep.
He moved like a
Well, there goes my racial ability again.
And there's the damage to Wog and a bite attack. And that one did hit. And Ektar. Can you take down the troll?
Well, he's gonna take some spear damage first from ending his turn there. And then as a bonus action on my turn, I'm gonna hit him with the sphere. And for my action, I'm gonna move right behind Wog so I can Thorn Whip him without actually moving him.
Sure, that is cagey.
You got knocked the fuck out,
That's
man.
very cagey.
And yes, he can take down the troll.
Just
And you know what, Ektar?
Roll the flaming sphere around inside the troll and burn him up.
I was just thinking, if Wog had his dagger out and you Thorn whipped him and pushed him into, wouldn't he get stabbed?
Wait, I had a brain moment. Poppy, I'm looking at your turn. Why did you attack Wog?
It's just normal.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured that was normal, Poppy. It's not a big deal.
You attacked him twice.
You did. Yeah, you rolled a 20. Okay, the 20 hit. You did damage to Wog.
You did 10 damage to Wog.
Wait.
I just figured that was normal, Poppy, but...
So Wog should have 10 less. All right. And on that note, let's take 10.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. I'm back.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, that fight turned out a lot better than I expected it.
Trolololos? Nah, I mean, we got plenty of regen mitigation and damage mitigation are on our end. We're all right.
Yep.
Now, if you want to see how things would have turned out without the warding bond, take Wog and Poppy's damage and double it. Oh, wait. Poppy didn't take any damage.
Yeah, it would have been fine. Poppy would have had no damage during the fight.
Say Wog would have been, ew, Wog, you would have been nasty there, bro. Poor Ektar. And me. Ah.
Hey, when Poppy gets back, we'll get started. Not to start a political conversation or anything, but they just ordered the Americans to leave the airport again.
Well, good. They need to get the fuck out.
No, I mean, like, get away from the airport.
Oh, shit. They've been doing that all week. Don't come to the airport. No, get here quick. Oh, we're leaving. No, go away. Come back, everybody. We're leaving now. Goodbye.
Yep, they are.
Seriously, they've been like giving mixed signals the entire week.
Yep, but they're. Biden apparently was warned of a likely attack and ordering them to hightail it out again.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell him this, but they're in the middle of a fucking war zone. There's always going to be a likely attack.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know about the folks taking vacations there.
Honestly, I don't give a shit. Anybody that's over there is either a military contractor or a war profiteer, so fuck 'em.
Not true. Not true. There's a group of California high school students that went on a field trip to Afghanistan. Who the fuck goes to a war zone for a field trip?
Well, they were going to go to North Korea next year, right?
Darwin's biggest fans.
So anyway, you back, Sheer?
He's not back, which means I have time to pour another drink.
Which means I can put my lasagna in the oven. Be right back.
Well, I'm back.
Oh god, this was a mistake. Whiskey and pancakes do not mix.
I can't imagine how that could possibly be.
And I'm back.
It's just bread and whiskey, right? Those are like bacon and eggs. They're totally they're like staple items. They can go together. Or so I thought.
A wheat-based food with a wheat-based drink, sure.
Yeah, he's got it.
Question is it gluten free?
What's gluten? I don't know.
Probably not.
Okay, so everyone's with us finally, right?
Yep.
Okay.
If I have one more fucking gnat fly in my face, I'm gonna scream!
I'm pretty sure there's a mosquito in my room somewhere eating my legs.
Eat them
Okay,
first.
yeah, this room is actually empty, except for the corpse of the troll you just killed.
Sure, why not? Is there a wood chipper in here?
For the kobold children?
Wonk, we gotta talk, dude.
Well, Wog could be at one end with his mouth open, and you throw the kids in and just grounds them up, and he can eat quickly.
Why, there's like better
I learned it
ways
from you, okay? I learned it from you.
to eat people without going over the deep end into puppy kicking evil.
Yes, this cavern is empty, and you can see one headed up north.
Puppy Wog, if I might be so bold, could I suggest that you use your lay on hands to heal up a little bit of all of our damage?
Do you get half my
Well,
healing if I lay
you
on
know,
hands?
No.
just give me a minute here. Just give me a minute. I'll be all right. And I'll take you know, a little dried mushroom. And then for like a solid minute, Ektar like kind of dances with an invisible fairy and heals.
Yeah, I mean, I'm think I'm pretty good.
What are you
for now.
doing?
Dancing with the
Yeah.
fairies. Basically healing spirit.
I don't have my lay on hands broken up into chunks. It's just the one solid 15, but I have not taken any real damage, so I can give you that 15.
That would be cool, my dude. Also, Wog, if we encounter the dragon, you'll want to have used that lay on hands beforehand. You don't want to waste a turn just touching yourself.
That was so many ones and twos.
Thank you, sir. I can now take more
Just a
damage.
reminder, you do have hit dice.
Yeah, that's if we want to take a short rest, which takes an hour. I don't think that's really an option here.
Well, once we're getting ready to go into the murder pit, we can take a short rest, right?
We'll go ahead and follow Wog here.
Okay, Wog, you go up into this chamber, and you see the most unexpected sight. There is a large shelter that's built from scrap, and it's in the style of the tents used by desert nomads, some 2,000 miles to the south of where you're currently at.
Does it look inhabited?
Yes. You know, you can see, you can see a little smoke rising from the shelter.
Could this be where the Tiefling lady went?
You
we
know that
we
she's...
should approach.
Yeah.
Wog, Poppy, do the approaching thing. And don't eat anybody!
And yeah,
Wog.
there's these huge tapestries and carpets that are draped across the frame of well ribs. And it's 8 feet tall, 20 feet wide, and 30 feet long. And the bottom of the walls drape down onto the ground. There's no gaps. There's no obvious entrance to this shelter. However, you know that, hey, you can slide between any two overlapping tapestries to get inside of it.
Okay.
I
And
think the safest thing to do would be to call out to them.
For the tapestries?
Sure.
no, to whoever might be inside. Wog, do you want to announce yourself or just step in?
Calic readies
Just stepping right
an
in.
action.
Okay, the first thing you notice when you step between the two tapestries is that the interior of the shelter is warm. You can see a small stove and a simple lamps burning. There's carpets that are heaped on the floor in thick layers. There are tapestries from every culture in the world hanging from the sturdy frame of well ribs. There are books and scrolls that are stacked neatly on tables.
No, this is too much information for Wog's tiny brain. We have to save him.
And you see a portable writing desk that appears to have been taken from a sailing ship. And seated, Graph, Cobalt, and yeah, it's on MacCath.
Maybe they're friendly kobolds.
You can see seated at the writing desk is a female tiefling wearing a blazing crimson coat over tailored furs. And the cloak is fastened with the silvery and ivory brooch. And you recognize the symbol on the brooch as the Arcane Brotherhood.
These
And
guys again.
she's got two kobold attendants standing nearby, glancing nervously between you all and the tiefling. And after a few moments, the tiefling looks up with an expression of disinterest and asks, "Have you come to save me or kill me? Not that there will be much difference between the two."
The latter, hopefully.
No, the former. She said save or kill. We want to do the former.
I mean, I'm
We're here for the
speaking.
fish.
I'm
What's
speaking for the party
easier?
here,
What's
and
easier
I'm
right
pretty
now?
sure that half of us would like to go for murder. But if you insist,
Well, whatever's the easiest. Whatever I
look,
have to
whenever
do
somebody
least.
poses me the question, "Are you going to save me or kill me?" I'm always going to go, "Oh no, I'm here to kill you. I'm not here to save you." Just to fuck with them.
I'm interested in why there is no difference between the two.
No, like we're not gonna kill her. Wog, put that down. No. You're MacCath, right?
Let's let Wog do it.
Yes. I am MacCath the Crimson.
I'm just gonna plant myself between Wog and the tiefling.
Oh yeah, we have some mutual
Little
friends.
Poppy holding back the.
back on the mainland. We were hoping
Cannibalistic turtle.
we were hoping you could tell us about the Drakhorn.
Okay.
Did that get through? I think I let go of the button too soon.
Yeah, you wanted to know about the Drakhorn, and
Okay.
she's like, well, in order for me to tell you about that, you have to save me. And hey, here's my terms for my rescue.
Your terms.
Oh boy, this should be interesting.
Um, yeah, she tells you,
Don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed. It's just kind of sudden.
she is not really willing to leave without bringing along some of the stolen property from the Arcane Brotherhood that the dragon has collected.
Dragons and their hordes.
Doesn't it seem like it's easier to just kill her now?
We're not going to kill her. We need to know what she knows. Moreover, she's not hostile. She's not like, a cultist. That would be murder.
But she's gonna ask us to go do something.
Yes, that happens with most people we meet.
You want me to do two things?
I can do like one thing a day, and that's like it.
All right, Hector, all I need from you is to murder whatever I point at. Can you do that?
You pointing at her?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
She tells you, you're all chatting back and forth, and she tells you that she came here 3 years ago. And the dragon would have normally killed her without a second thought. But
that's what I figured happened to her.
But the brooch of the Arcane Brotherhood suggested to the dragon that, hey, this tiefling might be a solution to two problems. The dragon possesses numerous items and writings stolen from the Arcane Brotherhood, some of which have defied his understanding after decades of study. And this dragon's mate has been grieving over the death of her wizard that she once served. So the white dragon figures, ooh, I can get in good with my girlfriend if I find her another wizard, of which MacCath was, a likely candidate.
So, wait, hold up. Whenever somebody is like a dragon rider or something, they're not really like a dragon rider. They're more like a pet. Is that what I'm getting here? Don't get me wrong. I know that's some people's kink, but I'm surprised she went along with it.
Well, she kind of...
Hey, I'm not judging.
It's either death or take the dragon's offer. And, she was smart enough to convince the dragon that, she would take his offer, and, she expected that she would eventually be able to find a means to escape. However, that wasn't the case, especially due to some spells and rituals that were stolen from the Arcane Brotherhood that kept her here and helpless on the iceberg. And it also, the council was talking about you know, when they would try to scry and so forth, that they would only see the ship, but they never were able to locate MacCath. Well, that's due part of the magic that the dragon casted over the place.
Hmm.
And
And since you're here, I'm assuming that this other dragon that they wanted to pawn you off to is here as well?
one more time.
The dragon. They wanted to use you as a pet for their girlfriend, and they wanted to give you to the said girlfriend. So that
Uh,
dragon is here as well?
Now,
well,
didn't
the dragon was serving a wizard that she loved, and the wizard got
Uh-huh.
killed, and she's depressed, and
Uh-huh.
you know, the boyfriend dragon's trying to find the girlfriend a new
Uh-huh.
wizard, not a pet.
They're the same thing. They are.
No,
It's like,
he's trying to find his girlfriend a new master.
look,
yeah,
it's
basically.
like dragons don't have masters, they have pets. That's like you don't go shopping for a new master.
That's beside the point.
Unless it's a cat, in which case I kinda understand, because
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we collect pets.
we like it's anyway. There's only one dragon on this iceberg. Yes?
Yes.
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like.
Fantastic. What do you want us to do to rescue you, since they appear to have you bound in some arcane fashion?
Well, you know I'm here. You all come on a ship, so you can take me out on the ship. But I all my time has got to mean something. We have got to recover these stolen artifacts and return them to the Arcane Brotherhood.
Oh, sounds so boring.
These artifacts, they would be in the dragon's hoard, probably, yeah?
She tells you that the dragon is currently in his lair, close to the entrance, and he uses underwater entrances to come in and out of his lair.
I feel like we're missing information here.
Like
If-
what?
See,
If this dragon was looking for a new master, like the pet joke notwithstanding, if this dragon was looking for a new master
That's
for
the
his
girlfriend. That's the girlfriend.
yes, it's looking for a new master for his girlfriend. Why is MacCath still here and
Because-
basically in prison?
Yeah, that's a
Did
good
that not work?
question.
Did that not work out?
Yeah, why did they not hand
the-
MacCath over to the other dragon?
The dragon, this dragon here, the boyfriend, has a lot of stolen Arcane Brotherhood items, some of which he has been unable to decipher after decades of study.
she's here to cast Identify on all the stuff.
Decipher it, and
Okay,
A lot of it
so he
is-
wasn't gonna hand her over until she served his own purposes first.
Right.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense. Alright, so I guess we need to go find this dragon and give him the old 1-2 buckle to your shoe.
You make that sound so easy.
Calic points
Is that what we do?
Calic points a pair of finger guns at the kobolds. What about you guys? Are you gonna be a problem?
And, she tells you that surprise is probably the best weapon for challenging the dragon. And
I learned that the hard way last time.
and that quite honestly, she doubts that he would die over this particular layer.
I mean, I sure wouldn't. It's just a bunch of ice.
Yeah, and if you best the dragon, chances are he's going to flee to one of his other lairs.
How does he escape?
He through the underwater entrance that he mentioned earlier.
Ah.
Yes.
So if we have some way to freeze water, that would be great, or otherwise make it uninhabitable.
I do.
Wait, why are we freezing water? Don't we want him to escape out through the water so that we don't have to fight him to the death?
Escape and then come back later and kill all the villagers? Sure, that sounds
Or
like
wait for us until we try to leave and then
So
it's
we try to
flying
leave,
around.
and then he just blasts us while we're on our boat. Yeah.
Yeah, she does point out that, trying to leave on the ship while he's able to attack from the air would be suicidal.
I remember what happened to those fuckers on the wall back in the first town. We ain't doing that. And this is a frozen ocean. If we go down, we're fucking dead.
She tells you that the room there to the north contains a hole that goes down to the next
why
level.
Did I do that? The next level?
So there's another hole.
How many levels are there?
Dude, have you ever seen an actual iceberg? Those are not as small as they look.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Still, I didn't get an answer to my original question. Are these kobolds going to be a problem? I assume they're her guards.
They look extremely nervous, but the sounds of battle and fireballs, they're not going to try to do anything.
All right, good. I say she's an accomplished wizard,
They better
right?
not, or Wog will make slippers out of them.
She could take them out if she needed to. All right.
And she's I'm just going to go ahead and cover this so we don't forget it. She does tell you that the Drakhorn was here when she got here. But about 6 months ago, a group of humans that were wearing these very distinctive robes came up and they talked to the dragon and they took the device away. And you know that you can tell by her description that the robes were Cult of the Dragon.
But we heard the Drakhorn come from up north not but like a week ago. How could they have taken it away?
We're a week behind.
The north is a very big place.
She
doesn't know what. Well, truly, no one is really able to pinpoint where the Drakhorn is sounding. It's just everyone knew this was the last location.
Oh, I suppose I have one question about the Drakhorn. Does it only appeal to one type of dragon or multiple types?
Give me just a second to pull up my sidebar.
Because I know that dragons are like divvied up into metallic and chromatic dragons. Like, does it call to one side or both?
Okay, the Drakhorn was a gift from Tiamat in the war between dragons and
one
giants.
Side. All right.
It was once the horn of her ancient red dragon consort, and it's a signaling device. It's so large that it requires 2 medium or 1 large or larger creature to hold it, while a third creature makes it resonate. Let's see. The low moaning drone discomforts normal animals within a few miles, and it alerts all dragons within 2,000 miles to rise and be wary for great danger at hand.
All
And
dragons.
it was also, they would send coded blasts to signal specific messages, but no one knows those codes outside of the dragons. You know, it's been lost to the ages. And it was first built to signal danger to chromatic dragons.
But it really applies to anyone.
Correct.
Interesting. Well, if she's good here, I guess we should clear out this level and then head on down.
Let's see. They came from there. And even though you haven't been there, you have cleared it. Oh, no, you haven't. She tells you that up the outside hallway from where you fought the trolls, there's a troll lair that has 3. There was a troll when you first come in that was put there to guard her. And further around, you will find the lair of the ice toads.
Toads.
Yeah, the battle toads.
Okay, I gotta see these fucking toads. Where they at?
And
I gotta know what kind of frog dicks around on an iceberg.
an ice toad. But the toads are up by it's shit. There. If you zoom out on your map a little bit, you'll see where the toad lair is.
Toads.
So we're
And
heading into the toad lair.
she tells you that the room right up to the top is the scriptorium where
That's totally where the toads are.
yeah, the T. That room there is the scriptorium. It's got a number of scrolls, book, parchments, and whatnot, and another entrance to the dragon's lair. The other entrance to the dragon's lair, Wog went kobold fishing.
Yeehaw! Alright,
Oh, man, it would have been so much easier if he fished at that dragon.
I don't think that's
We
good.
wouldn't have had to walk all the way here.
I don't really want a dragon in a small 20
Well, we're
foot.
still
Yeah,
gonna
20 foot
find
across
it.
room.
It's just we had to walk all this way.
Look, just stop complaining. Stop it. Stop. No.
Are we there yet?
Stop it. And
Are we there yet?
let's go finish off this level. There can't be much left. I hope. I mean, we killed those trolls.
Yes.
And we'll part ways with MacCath here, and we'll hit.
She's like, come see me before you enter the dragon's lair.
Okay.
I have some.
How?
You know what? She can give them now.
Like, how would we know if we're about to enter the lair?
Well, you got to go down through one of the 2 holes.
Oh, so they both go to the dragon's
Correct.
lair. Okay.
And she's like, here, this will help you with the dragon, and she gives you a ring of cold resistance.
Nice.
Ooh.
And 2 arrows of dragon slaying.
That's useless. Okay.
Here you go, Poppy, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wait, does Poppy have a bow?
Yep.
Pop?
Yeah. Have you been here this game?
He was so proud that he has the most like range attack in the game.
I'm supposed to be a melee tank. That was not pride in that sentence.
Hey, come on, dude. You could get like a ranged weapon, like a big crossbow, heavy armor, and the feat that lets you ignore penalties and close range attacks.
But the
Crossbow expert. You could be a crossbow tank.
the arrow of dragon slaying, they have to make a DC 17 con saving throw, and if they fail, they take full damage or half if they pass. But it adds an extra 6d10.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and thank her for her assistance, and we'll head back to the hallway.
And those items are in the party sheet with the ring of cold resistance.
Somebody, probably Wog, should grab that ring of cold resistance. If he does, wait. Wog, do you? Hold on. You've got the sword. You got the bracers.
Got the ring of warmth and the poison resistance ring.
Okay, you cannot. Okay, you could ditch the poison resistance ring and replace it with a cold one. And I've got I've got a scroll of energy resistance or energy, whatever. It gives resistance to a type of energy. Cold, in this case, is what I'm going to use. I can use that on like 2 people.
Sweet.
So somebody's going to be left out to dry. It's probably going to be Ektar. So Ektar, when we go to fight,
how bad could the cold be, really?
when we go to fight this dragon, Ektar, make sure that you're a fair distance from the rest of the party, so you don't get caught in a breath weapon.
Ektar will remember this.
Yeah. So we head back to the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see the cold ring on the party sheet.
Well, you shouldn't, because it's in your inventory. What you want is the ring of cold resistance.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
It's on the party sheet. It's right there. Looking at it right now. It's right between the 10-foot poles and the hempen rope.
There it is.
Wow.
Yes.
It is not raining here.
You know what? My ring of warmth says it already has resistance to cold damage.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Okay, Poppy, do you want to take the ring of cold resistance?
I'm
Poppy
pretty
got a
sure
ring
I
of
also
cold
yeah.
You motherfuckers! Okay, give that ring of cold resistance to Ektar then.
Yeah.
I'll just use the scroll on Calic before we go to fight.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was thinking about that. I figured it stacked or something. It's like
It does not stack. So yeah, Ring of Warmth has them covered. Good shit. Give Ektar the Ring of Cold Resistance, and I'll have Calic use Energy Scroll before we fight the dragon. But let's continue our exploration of this level.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my lay on hands after we head downstairs, like just before.
Poppy, Wog, you want to take the lead here?
All right. Guess we're going in here now.
Yes.
Yeah, give me a second to catch up. It's not even raining here, and the National Weather Service just gave us a severe weather alert. For the
Everybody's gonna die! Ah!
for a 15-minute span of time.
Yeah, dude, like, we have tornadoes around here all the time. I just learned to ignore the Weather Channel. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I agree with that. Okay, so
where
you're
are we
all
going?
moving up. That
We're
one.
we're clearing out the remainder of this floor before we head down into the pit with the dragon.
In that room, you see this drifting mist, and it's shrouding a field of ice pillars that raise from floor to ceiling, and you can hear the sound of running water. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Uh,
Frog attack!
okay, are those both the same?
We get attacked by frogs!
Okay, yes, that's where the ice trolls come out. And,
Oh, okay. So we already cleared that encounter, basically.
yes, you did, because, truly, the treasure was trapped. The minute any of it left the ship, the three ice trolls in this room come into play.
But what did we, never mind.
They come looking for the treasure that was stolen.
Fucking psychic trolls, man.
Still
Well,
got their ass kicked though.
the
So what would
spell
happen if
on the
someone
dragon.
So what if someone would have teleported in, taken the treasure, and teleported out?
And they would have walked into the room, looked around, and said, I don't know, Tony, where's the trolls?
Yeah,
And,
they would have had to answer to a pissed off dragon.
yeah, they scratched their ass. Next room, please. Yes.
Okay, as you move up, and yes, they're all on the party sheet.
All right, so Kalex's going in the toad room.
I'm not going in the toad room, but somebody is. Get your ass up here, Wog.
Yeah, and I'm looking in this room over here.
It's nothing there, Wog.
Are we sure there's nothing there?
I need
Yeah.
We
you
literally just established this.
to get up here and get froggy, my dude. Come on.
Yes, you see a, you see a freezing, miserable chamber, and, a bizarre sight greets you in this rough-walled chamber. About a dozen giant toads with thick, molted white hides are at work here, and they're scribbling strange writings onto the ice of the walls or onto weathered parchment and stone tablets.
The toads are writing things.
You see them transferring parchments and tablets into and out of a floor-to-ceiling cubbyhole that's been cut along the entire southern wall for this purpose. And, you see them using sharpened antlers or their own claws to cut into the ice and so forth. Let's see. So, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, they're clearly writing blasphemous toad texts. We have to smite them. Charge.
Yeah, go. Just kill everything.
Alright, let's roll for initiative.
Yeah, I already rolled.
I'm really feeling it.
And Wog, were you going to yell charge on your way in, or?
Yeah.
Leroy
Jenkins.
Be Toad hats for
Although,
everyone after this.
I mean, considering how that went last time, I don't think I want to do that again.
Do we even know that these things are actively hostile yet?
They're about
they
to be.
were clearly writing heretical Toad text. So any paladin
Okay.
You don't
knows
know
what
that
that
Dude,
could have been
everything is
scientific
heretical to you.
formula. That could have been scientific formula for medicine. You don't know.
So they're fucking nerds then. Wow, that's all the information I need. Get to it, Walt.
they're clearly blasphemous toads.
Okay, and Wog yells Leroy, and Toad number 22, you see it. Let's lock tokens.
Shit a brick and run the other way.
No, you see it. It just turns around and
Watch that have like 85 hit points apiece.
does a jump from standing still 20 feet. And, you're kind of amazed. And it's going to try and bite Wog.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And it misses. And
Turtle power!
21 is going to jump 20 feet and then advance forward 30. I'm sorry, 10 more. 30, that's right. Ektar.
Alright. I think for now, I'm just gonna move over here, and I'm gonna Thorn Whip 22 and try to pull him off Wog.
I mean, Poppy, do you really want to try and make an effort to parlay with these guys?
No, they attacked first.
Alright.
Did
and
they,
then
though?
back another 15. So I'll pull 22, 10 feet forward.
They were abusing us with their writings.
The more that Wog talks, the more I feel uncertain about this course of action.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, yeah, that's not on his. So we're gonna try and bite Wog. And he's just gonna hop over Wog. And that one's gonna come down his 30 feet. 25's gonna come in 30 feet. And we're just gonna remove the kobold. And he's going to hop down 20 feet and do a bite on Wog.
Should be an advantage, right, for flanking?
Yeah, why not? And I'll even move him down 5 feet, so it's legal. And Poppy!
Okay. I'm going to come up to this one, number 22, And before I start blindly swinging my hammer, I'm going to ask, what were you guys working on in here before our idiots charged in, screaming heresy?
You might want to shout at him to stand down first.
Let's see.
That would be like me shooting at a guy and demanding, "What were you tying your shoes with?"
They it kind of answers in croaks and rivets.
Well, shit.
Fuck 'em.
Did I get the impression that it could understand me, even if I can't understand it?
Only reason I'm going along with
Poppy,
this is
it said
because
fuck you.
one of them has a name, and usually that indicates
And
intelligence.
speak with animals.
You're not quite
Said
sure
fuck you.
that it understood you, but you are seeing signs of intelligence.
Gnats are intelligent. I kill them all the time.
Would love to eat halflings, by the way.
Yeah, no, Wog just makes me think that we're doing a bad thing here.
Alright, I'm gonna go with it, but if I end up regretting this, I'm taking it out on Wog.
I think you're gonna regret it. Don't attack. Don't do it.
Okay, I'll just...
They're displaying intelligence. Wog is jonesing to devour their flesh.
They're displaying intelligence, Wog is
Hey,
not.
Wog
Alright,
sometimes displays intelligence now. Come on.
I'll hold my action.
This
If one
whole
of them
thing.
attacks me, I'll fight back, but otherwise I'm gonna just
I'm getting a seriously
chill here.
bad feeling now. Like, we didn't even get that from the kobolds earlier. They just kind of went for it or ran away. Meanwhile, these guys are in here writing on the walls and shit. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, something's up.
And we're going to try a bite at Wog, and ooh, that one hit. And you took,
Just remember, Calic, you're tied to Wog right now.
Yeah, I've been doing the damage.
And let's see.
I give a little wince every time one of you takes a hit.
Marfob croaks out some orders, and Wog,
So over here, letting them take some attacks of opportunity.
before you move,
Alright.
not that it's gonna matter much to you, but there's this very cold aura coming off of them. And when you start your turn within 5 feet of them, you take cold damage.
Alright.
Yeah, alright, fuck it. Kill them all.
And
I move here and let them take their swings.
Why'd you just randomly change your mind just because they give off cold damage?
Because they hurt me, and that's the important thing.
They
And
don't
it's a
know
miss.
that.
Yes, but I know it. You misunderstand my priorities here. I'm the important one.
You know, you could end the spell against Wog, for Wog, right?
I could, but that would defeat the purpose.
You got knocked
And Wog gets the first kill.
I'll move right here. And, well, I think you know where this is going. Callett cooks up a fireball.
Fireball!
You see, I'm all for diplomacy until it leaves me with a slight bruise.
All right, I'm gonna amend my previous statement. If this turns out to be the morally incorrect choice, I'm going to take you, shove you down Wog's throat, and then kill Wog.
Feeling a little judgment here.
This is like some kind of wog colic turducken.
Turducken.
And
Woglek.
that one is gonna do a
Yeah, be
double
careful not to
move.
lick the skin. It's very hallucinogenic.
Excuse me.
Really?
Well, I guess we know what Ektar is going to do now.
Piss
Comes
off,
running
Toad
into
Boy.
the room with the tongue out.
Wish I had charm animal, I'll tell you that.
We can catch one, right? Take it with us.
So we're fighting these things, right? That's what we decided?
Yeah, it was all fun and diplomacy until I took 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Just so we all understand my motivations and priorities here.
Mm. There's a lot of them. Alright. I will cast good old
What's going on?
Oh wait, I saw them jump 20 feet, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep, I saw them jump exactly 20 feet.
They can do a standing jump of 20 feet.
Ah, it might not be the best bet then.
30-foot movement.
Well, I guess for now, I'm just gonna hit 26 and Thorn Whip him into Wog. Nice. 13 hit. Okay, and then I'll just use a couple points of my bomb. Heal up a bit.
And 26 is gonna move in and try to bite Wog. Nope. And 14's gonna get closer.
They're hopping.
And 28's gonna move over to Poppy. And it's a miss. And Poppy would take cold damage.
Okay, so I would have had my. I think I would have still had my ready to action for that, right?
Yes, most likely. Yes, you did.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing defensively. And then that's my ready to action, and then it's my turn, so I'll take my regular attack, I guess.
Yep.
Give them the hit.
Looking very clearly not all that thrilled about it.
Poppy
Come on,
power.
they're assholes. Come on. We tried talking with them, and they were like, "Rah." So fuck them. They can't speak English. They die.
Toads eat halflings all the time.
Like, we just need to make that party policy. If it can't even speak common, it dies.
Well, that's totally not xenophobic at all.
You call it xenophobic. I call it common sense.
And
So neutral, right? You were saying?
Yeah, that sounds neutral. If I was evil, I would kill them just because. I have a reason.
And
That's not a good or even
That doesn't
neutral
mean a good.
reason.
Just having a reason doesn't mean you're good or evil.
Exactly. So that makes it neutral.
That is an
No.
evil reason.
Yes.
I consider beating down on filthy foreigners to be morally good, so I don't know what you're on about.
But this
Just
is
because
their
you
home.
consider it morally good doesn't mean that it is morally good.
And this is their home. You
That
all
means you're
are the
crazy,
filthy foreigners.
and you don't understand it. That's the thing about crazy people. They don't know they're crazy.
Well-
Wintermute also just had a good point. We're invading their home. We're the foreigners here.
It's my home now. Where's my fucking Gibbs? Come on, give me my free shit. And I reach out and I shake this toad's hand. Move back a little ways. I summon a spiritual hammer to bonk him on the hip. I say spiritual hammer. So it's a spiritual weapon. It takes the shape of just a big glowing fist. Yeah, that's my turn.
Damn it. Okay, and no aggron. And 21. 21's gonna do a standing jump. And then we're gonna try to bite Ektar.
Hector, we're getting swarmed.
And then you would take cold damage.
Aha, I didn't take cold damage.
Good for you.
All right. We hit them with fire yet?
No?
At least once, didn't someone fireball?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I did. That,
They
had-
weren't like vulnerable or anything, were they?
No, normal
Just
effect.
regular. Okay. All right. Then I guess. I'm gonna cast big ol' level 3 moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Good old Moonbeam.
Boom. I
It's
don't remember if that
the
doesn't work very well or not. Let me.
it's the spiritual
Oh,
weapon
should be
of
good.
druids.
And. Yeah, that's about it. After I move around.
All right, and number 10. It's gonna do a double move to get around. And 14. 14's gonna hop down next to Wog, and we're gonna try to bite him. .25's gonna come forward and try to bite Poppy. Nope. Eleven is going to come down and bite Calic.
Go away!
Nope. And Poppy would take cold damage.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all
What are
out of
you
bubblegum.
hun about? You got a crit.
I know, and any other combat I would have used smite, but I can't bring myself to do it on this one. So it's kind of a waste.
I don't know what your
Nah, man,
where your
you don't-
hesitance springs
You don't know
from.
they might have been writing about like child sacrifice.
They were clearly writing recipes for cooking halfling children.
Look, all my life, I've never met a frog that wasn't an asshole.
They are generally assholes.
Like, have you ever
They're-
played Battletoads? Fuck that game, man.
They tell really
I
bad
feel
jokes.
like I am the only person on planet Earth who has actually not played Battletoads.
I haven't either.
You're not missing out, my dude.
No, this was great back in the day. Just it was one of those 2-player games. They didn't have too many 2-player games. It was like that and Double Dragon, and you just ran around beating the shit out of things.
Double fucking dragons.
Yeah.
There we go.
Did you see the VR version of it?
No, I didn't see anything.
Like the Double Dragon kind of thing.
I didn't see anything, Wog.
Okay.
Didn't see
You wanna do
no
your
Double
damage there,
Dragon
Poppy?
VR. I didn't see no Matrix films. Didn't see none of that. Didn't see no fucking shit.
Yeah, they made a choice in the game that I feel is going to come back to bite them, which is they allow you
Nothing.
to pick people up and put them in ovens and turn it on.
I
Oh
don't
my
see the
God.
problem here.
At some point, someone's going to refer to the people being tossed in as Jews or something.
I guarantee you, I've already done it.
It's going to be all over for the company.
That's where they belong, damn it.
You really want a hammer to the face, don't you?
I am. That is a lawful good opinion, my son. I don't know what you're on about.
And we're gonna try to fight Poppy. Nope. Can't hit for shit. And you know what? We're just gonna double move him. And
so I'm
Bog
gonna-
takes cold, and you're up.
So I'm going to let them do some attacks of opportunity and go right into here.
And both of them missed.
Swing.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Let's see. Target that one since it's dead. Target this one. And I'm done.
And Callie gets cold damage.
Stop it! Stop!
Don't you have like a warmth ring?
No, I don't. Go ahead and hit Calic with an opportunity attack.
Come on, crit. Half a crit.
I use a bonus action to hex toad number 11 here.
It's not his fault you were cold.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him because fuck him! Then I bring my hammer down to bonk him on the head.
That's not
Monk.
very nice.
No! I'm gonna use my
Inspiration?
Can I use it? Yes, I can. I'm gonna use my Favored by the Gods to add 2d4 to that roll. I think those are d4s. Anyway, does an 18 hit?
On a frog, I believe it does. Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I added necrotic to that.
Alright.
And I hit him with the hammer.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Yeah!
You killed him with the hammer.
Fucking frog, making me cold.
Ektar.
move here. And bonus action, move the moonbeam on this guy. Let's see. And then as an action, I will whip 25.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Good
And
whip.
rush him.
Okay, 10 is gonna bite Wog. And he's just gonna skirt around.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
And 14. There's 14. 14 is gonna try to bite Poppy. Nope. But he is gonna be smart enough to slide it away from the moonbeam. And there's your half cold damage. There's no cold damage.
Feeling called out here.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
And he's gonna come up. And try to bite Poppy. And he would come up.
Alright. So I already have the right one targeted. Take a swing. Smack.
Boom.
Denied.
I think I'll use an inspiration to reroll.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
That's a good turtle.
Done.
Alright, I will use a bonus action to shift my hex spell to another target. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to curse a new creature. Cool. I'm going to curse number 14 here.
Curse away.
And then pew pew! Whenever you hit the target, whenever you hit with an attack. Okay. Oh, so hammer would actually benefit from that too. Ah, but I already used my bonus action. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Marfold.
Morphlop.
Drop the moonbeam. Right on it. Let's see. Okay. Here.
And I'll be right back. I gotta take my lasagna out.
Lasagna.
All right. I'm gonna move behind Wog. And I'm gonna try to Thorn Whip 14. All right.
Alright, I'm back.
All right, so I'm moving behind Wog, and then I Thorn Whipped a 14. So he's gonna have to be pulled 10 feet towards us. And then it's 14's turn.
Alright. Well, you know, 14 didn't like that. So he's gonna jump back over to where he was. And we're gonna try to bite Poppy. And Poppy takes cold damage.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, but I'm knocking down those temp HP.
It's gonna start hurting me soon.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
What's up with that 5-foot circle in the middle of the group?
I thought that was your like spiritual hammer.
No,
The
I'm red.
moonbeam. The moonbeam?
Moonbeam is up on Marflip.
So Marflub's gonna take Moonbeam damage.
Ooh, failed to
Marflub.
save.
Marflop's gonna shit themselves and die.
0.
Move up here.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Yes, you were muted. We didn't hear anything you said.
I'm going to throw a smite on him. see, where's my smite?
A smoot.
No, it's in here somewhere.
First level's 2d8 radiant, second level's 3d8, third level's 48, etc., etc.
There we go. Mark off a first level spell.
Oof.
I'll swing again.
Slow down there, Skipper.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Good hit.
Stop! They're already dead! Bonus action to shift my hex one last time. And Eldritch Blast.
Come on, you can kill him.
That's all I got.
Jeez. Hector.
Alright, just drag this over on this guy. Zerp.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
And that, my friends, is the end of the ice toads.
The Ice Toads, the world-renowned philanthropist group.
And
They took their time serving the world by catering to poor orphans and healing the sick.
you're talking about the ice toads?
Yes, we slaughtered them all.
I gave you all a freebie item in the party sheet. There is now a bag of holding because you can tell that some of the stuff that they were writing might be worth some money. And there's about 475 pounds of it. So it's got to go into the bag of holding. And
I'm not going to say no to a bag of holding.
This is...
I got my own bag of holding over here.
Oh my god.
And you give me another one. I don't want any of that junk we find lying around, though. I'm going to fill it up easy. No worries.
What you have found, and this is a great stopping point, but what they were writing and so forth talks about the dragon, his treasures, his mating habits, epic battles with frost giants and other monsters, and it also includes exhaustive details on the ever-changing sea of moving ice, the weather north of the spine of the world, the culture of the elusive ice hunters.
So they were basically just
clearly evil.
And
proof.
Dragon
taking
fanboys.
all the parchment and stone slabs with you. The Arcane Brotherhood, after it's been painstakingly translated from the Ice Toad's unique language, but the Arcane Brotherhood regards the lore as one of the most amazing works of natural philosophy in existence.
Then they'd pay double.
And they would love to meet and praise the writer.
No, good luck with that.
Actually, we
Right.
can.
Calic, I'm taking my 15 hit points back.
Motherfucker should have learned common.
Technically, we could
I
bring
mean,
I'm
one.
you could
taking
just
my
like
15 hit points back.
You want to stuff one in the bag of holding? I could like revivify him.
I don't think you want to do this, Poppy.
Yeah, we'll deal with that next week. So,
Should
same
have
time
learned
next week.
fucking common.
You should have learned Ice Toad.
I mean, who knows? They mentioned ice hunters.
Who the
Maybe
hell
the
knows
ice hunters
Ice
were the
Toad?
people who were here, and then the toads came here and ate them.
A simple
Ice
comprehend
hunters are on the-
languages.
The ice hunters are on the top of the iceberg, dude.
Well, technically, I think
No,
toads do
dude,
speak Aquan.
there's no way. They tried to hunt us and
Right.
they failed. They suck at hunting.
They're toads. They don't know any language but their own. They're
Yeah,
filth.
they were probably
Yep.
speaking Aquan, which I do know. Right.
No, these have their very own specific language.
Yeah, they don't speak anything but their own language. They're just assholes. They
Yeah,
don't even
great.
they don't even do pictograms.
All right, same time next week.
Do we meet next week?
I believe we do. Let me.
The holiday is the week after.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then Calic gets a hammer up his ass.
No, I don't. You don't want to do this.
Given the current arrangement of hit points, I like my odds.
You don't want to do this. Do you know why?
Why? Because you'll run away, and I'll never be able to catch you with my 25-foot movement speed.
Well, that. But these were Dragon fanboys. Just because they recorded other things doesn't mean that they wouldn't have stabbed us in the back.
Yes, and I won't permit you to harm party members.
I apologize. There is no game next week.
Aha! I was correct.
Yeah, this is August. It's the 8th month. September is the 9th month. Yes, no game next week.
Boo.
Okay, so are we out for 2 weeks or 1 week?
One.
Yeah,
one.
just one.
Okay.
Yeah, the 4th and 25th of this month, there's no games.
Oh, good shit. Well, this was interesting.
Yeah, we have a bag of holding now. We have all the toad hats we could dream of now that we can. We have the materials.
That's true. And next session, we start out with dragon hunting.
Yes. Poppy, I made the moral decision here. These
Just tie
toads
Calic
could
to
not
a
be
stick
allowed to
log and go
live.
fishing. Remember that other white dragon found him was very focused on him. So tie Calic to a stick, and I'm sure you can fish him out.
Honestly, I'm stopping. I'm thinking
I like that
here.
idea.
Calic has a bad track record with frogs at this point.
Yeah,
And women and dragons.
No,
and
just
giants.
just
and
frogs.
ogres.
Every group of frogs we've come across has resulted in Calic murdering them all.
yeah. When I was growing up, the ancient frogs and toads used to raid all the turtle villages. Know all about frogs.
He's real careful with everybody else, but we come across some frogs and everything just goes out the window. I didn't even intend it that way. That's just how it's ended up.
Great fun. All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna go eat, and I will see you all 2 weeks.
Shit.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. See y'all later.
So, yeah.
Y'all have a great evening.
Nighty.
Peace out.